Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. Guys, we're gonna do like a mixture of things today. Oops, hold on guys. Sorry. Wrong button here. Okay. Well guys, it's Thursday, right? And we all know that means guys, courtroom madness.
You can't handle the truth!
We're gonna touch on some other things today. Also, just letting you know. Adam, what's going on, my friend? Daniel's here. David's here. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Ooh, look at this. Hold on. So, guys, I did a video earlier today about the boxer that's not a woman, right? And how the Olympics were gonna let two, XYP people box chicks, right? Clown world. Look at this. Olympic boxer. Look at this. Look at this. So this match happened today. And guys, man, oh man, that chick took the woman took one punch and was like, no way. Let's do this. Took one punch, right? Absolutely insane. And guys, this woman got in the ring and realized
Finkel is Einhorn! Einhorn is a man!
right? And guys, she took one punch and was like, no way. No way. You know what I'm saying? And look at that. Look at that, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Look at that. Look at that, guys. So, let me see. There was an article that I had found. But the match only lasts like 10 seconds, guys. Yeah, she gets hit in the face once and is like, no thanks. And it's sad because this woman, the Italian chick, look at this. This is the person who this is the person that's boxing chicks. Hi. I'm Stephanie. But guys, here's the thing. All right? I know that at first glance, this should make you mad. But at the same time, guys, a lot of chicks, these 304s, voted this in for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Guys don't vote for this type of stuff. Chicks do. So here's the thing, guys. All these chicks are so inclusive in the...
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And all of a sudden, guys was like, all right, we'll be, we'll get on the whole... And then it's too late, Absolutely insane, right? And then, guys, the other person hasn't fought yet because there was someone from China that was going to do the same thing. And then, yeah, guys, man, oh man, they're cooked, man. And this is going to start happening more and more and more. Yeah, Adam's correct. Yes, 7 out of 10 chicks approve. So, guys, there's two sides to me here. The one is like, dude, man, this is not right. But then the other side is saying, look, guys, all these chicks are on this effing stuff, but guys, men just do everything better. We beat them at their sports. Now you see all these beauty queens. So my petty side is saying, hey, look, this is what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys. Can I find the actual match? Yeah, look at this. This is them making fun of South Park, right? Look at that. Yeah, she hit her once. It was like, no, no thanks. No thanks. One good hit, and that was it. So, sad, guys. This is sad. Gregory's here. Doug MPA is here. Brent's here. Mauser, what's going on, my friend? Women's boxing's actually got a little bit more popular. Look at this. Look at that, man. Absolutely insane. So yeah, guys. And then the other thing, look at this. Yeah, guys, they had so Kamala Harris had Meg the Stallion at her rally, man. What kind of foolishness is this? Right? Look at this, guys. What kind of foolishness is this? And guys, the whole crowd wasn't cheering, wasn't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? It's an absolute travesty. Man, oh man, oh man, guys. I don't understand. I just don't, man. But yeah, so guys, I hear all these people, guys, okay. I'm gonna, oh yeah, that if he dies, he dies. If she dies, she dies. I'm just gonna say, well, what's up, man? Dante's here. Jameson's here. Sin's here. What's going on, guys? So yeah, guys, here's the thing. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's someone I know who was like, man, Kamala's crushing it right now. Guys, if you honestly believe that,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
there's this media wave, fine, but that it isn't true. You know what I'm saying? And guys, and remember back in the day, I said Tulsi Gabbard bodied Kamala Harris, and then she dropped out of her presidential run with the least amount of support. You know what I'm saying? So now they're acting like the most unpopular person to be in the primaries in forever. Guys, please don't put the orange man's name in the chat, please. I'd appreciate that. Guys, they will take the stream down. So please, 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 please do not put the orange man's name in the chat. Yeah, so guys, there's footage of Mindy Kaling on her show, and you know what? Maybe I can find it. Mindy Kaling, Kamala Harris. She's like, "Oh my God, you're Indian." Hold on, when was this? So look. I'm not gonna play it, guys, yet because it's probably copyright. Look at this.
Wait, so here's what I want to know.
Okay.
Is it respectful to call, like, I should be calling you Senator Harris?
Oh, come on.
Dad will watch this.
Just don't call me auntie.
Okay.
But
Were you raised eating South Indian?
here you go. Here you go. All right, guys, watch this little bit. Watch. Watch.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is
Hold on. I hope it doesn't take the stream down.
both Indian.
Yes.
But
Look. See, we're both Indian.
to have you running for president.
Watch.
So we're both Indian.
Yes.
But actually, we're both South Indian.
Yes.
Um,
You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay.
You look like the entire one half of my family. Oh God, she's so annoying, guys. Guys, my political statement, the most political that I will get on this channel is that I cannot stand Kamala Harris and Stacey Abrams. But Kamala Harris, man, I can't stand her, dude. Right? You know what I mean? You guys can say what you want. You know what I mean? Guys, we can talk more about the rest of it on locals. But guys, I can't stand Kamala Harris. She's everything that I dislike about modern politics, all wrapped into one. You know what I'm saying? I am Indian on my mom's side of the family. Look at that.
Thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so, were you raised eating South Indian food?
South Indian food, lots of rice.
So there you go. And then when she's actually on stage and on TV, it's I'm black and you black, but black, y'all. Clown world, dude. I can't stand her. Gregory says I thought she was black. David says I thought she was black. Yep. Look at that, guys. Old school glass. What's going on, man? Steve, what's up, man? Now, guys, I dropped the link in the Discord for people to come up early. Guys, I always drop the link to the panel and the Discord first. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, guys, please come on over here. We have a lot of fun. I'm going to drop the link to that right now. But we always do the first, like 35 to 45 minutes for Discord members only, okay? So I'll drop that there. And then, guys, I'll be live on Locals tomorrow. So, guys, please check out my Locals. And then on Locals, guys, you'll get 2 more lives a week. Plus, you'll get early access to my videos. So let me drop this for you. Whoops. Let's see here. Let me drop this for you guys right now. 1 second. There we go. There we are. So guys, head over there. You don't have to be a paid member to see the lives, but there is locals only content over there. Just letting you know. So, but yeah, guys. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this, where she's like, and the whole side of my family is from South India. Oh, Steve, you are correct, dude. You are correct. He said both Harris and Obama don't have the same baggage of being raised by an American. B-Dub, my friend, you are gonna get yourself a cheer. Facts, dude, facts, right? So, guys, look at this. So, guys, there's one thing that these 304s cannot stand, right? Is when they have a dude that they get knocked up by, who moves on, or their ex-husband gets divorced, and everything seems to be decent because the dude's not fighting back, not causing it any stress, right? But then homeboy gets a new girlfriend, right? And then it's
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch!
And when the new girlfriend stops by,
Billy, I'ma kill you, you fucking whore!
So guys, let's just check this out, man.
Also that she told him also that she hoped that she passed away and the baby don't make it. So ain't no telling what she'll do to my child.
Do you have concerns about someone other than Mr. Henry knowing your address?
Yes.
And who is that person?
The person he's living with. We've also had words. Yes, ma'am.
The person he's living with, is that his wife, girlfriend?
She's currently his baby mama, his fourth.
Okay, and
guys, his fourth baby mama. Dude, Dude, look at Emperor Nug Nug over here. Look at that, man. Look at that.
And what kind of you had with the girlfriend?
We've had words over the phone. It's gotten to the point to
Now, what kind of words have you had with the baby mom?
I hope you die, bitch! I hope you die of AIDS, ho!
In a nutshell, Dante says the Glocktavius Chronicles.
where she's told me to pull up, and it's got to the point to where I wanted to fight. That was just basically it. I mean, it has not been we've seen each other or nothing like that.
Okay. And have there been any threats to you or your child?
No.
Okay. So you would be just for non-disclosure as to a party not involved in the case, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And as to possession and access, you are currently residing in Louisiana, as you testified earlier, correct?
Yes.
And what type of possession schedule are you in agreement with at this time?
Are you saying the visitation?
Visitation, yes, Miss Ma'am.
Okay, so I've agreed on the first, third, and fifth weekend for him to come here. As I stated earlier, I was telling the lady that he has came, and I want him to come here because he comes by himself. I don't know, I wouldn't be able to get to Texas if anything was to go wrong. So I would rather him come here. When he comes here, he's able to sleep and, be comfortable with his child. And I want to.
I'm sure he is, guys. And that she's still letting friggin' Nug go over there and shoot up the club.
Let's do that on the first, third, and fifth weekends.
And you said he's already traveling to Louisiana to visit?
Yes, he's already traveled here 3 times, and it goes smooth when he's here. We don't, because whoever I stay with like drama in their house, so they make sure that it's a smooth visit. He comes, he sees his child, and he go back to Texas.
Yeah, he comes, and they smoke up one, drink some Hennessy, and then that's why she wants him to come out there by himself.
Okay, and has that been 3 times in 1 month or over 2 months? What is the period?
I want to say over 2 months. He came. The first time was in October, and he just came last week.
And how far is Fort from where Mr. Henry lives?
It's like almost 3 hours. Yeah, almost 3 hours.
Okay. And so you want him to go to Freeport for every first, third, and fifth weekend of the month to visit with the child. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can I say something else? I chose those weekends because I want to give him time. Like I'm big on my baby seeing her father. And I think I was going to answer your next question. I don't mind being there, but it's like I have to fight him to get here. He'll tell me, "Oh, I'm coming," and then it's 1,000,001 things that comes up. And so I feel like those weekends separate will give him time to come. He'll tell me, "Hey, I'm coming on the 10th," and we won't see him until the 25th. So okay. I feel like.
Okay, so do you have
David said he came last week and came again. Dante, you are correct, man. That's why this whole community thing, I don't even deal with it, dude. Nope. The best thing any successful black person can do, right, is say, look, I don't owe the black community nothing. Because, guys, if you're like me, where you are successful, you're going through the college, working, studying, all of a sudden, other blacks antagonize you the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't owe anyone anything.
Would you be Mr. Henry bringing the child back to Texas for visitation?
No, ma'am.
Why is that?
Because he lived with the non-party, and I'm not. No, she has made.
She don't like her.
Sir, I'm going to get to you, sir. Just give me a moment.
She has made suicidal threats to him and to their unborn, and I'm just not sitting right with that. She has told him that if he doesn't be with her, she's going to kill herself and kill the child. And
Look
on
at
top
that.
of that, she told him also that she hoped that she passed away and the baby don't make it. So ain't no telling what she'll do to my child. So I'm not
Do
for
you
that.
know if has she ever been around your child?
Yes, she's watched her on multiple occasions.
And to your knowledge, has your child been in danger when she's been in her possession?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. But you want our visitation to take place at your house.
In Louisiana.
Look at this
Yes,
chick's eyelashes, dude. Look at that.
ma'am.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor. I would like to recall Mr. Henry. Okay, Mr. Henry, you heard Williams' testimony. She's requesting a non-disclosure as to a non-party to
This
this.
judge looks like, I don't know, like he's in some type of distress, or that he's got to take a dump or something, you know? It's like he's holding a doo-doo.
Case, your girlfriend. Do you have concerns about that, or are you in agreement with that?
I do have concerns because that would put me in a bind to really just work off of going only there to visit her or wherever Aaliyah ends up in Texas. Because, I mean, I don't know where she's deciding to move, but she's told me Houston. So I would have to arrange all of that off of, you know, what
Objection not responsive, Your Honor. I'm asking about non-disclosure, Your Honor.
Let's cut to the chase. I think we're wasting time here, really. Do
B
you
Dub's
agree with this
wasting
order,
time.
Mr. Henry? Other than the visitation?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, Your Honor. All I ask
Let me
is,
talk to you about the visitation. Since she's over 100 miles away, you're entitled to one visitation per month. You don't have to come on the 1st, 3rd, and the 5th. You only have to visit the child once a month, any weekend of your choice. You understand?
yes, sir.
You do not have to travel to Louisiana to visit with the child. If Miss Williams doesn't make the child available in Texas, then you don't have to visit at all. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Miss Williams, you say you want your child to be a part of, you want the father to be a part of the child's life, but you chose to move out of the state, and therefore, really, this state would have no jurisdiction over the child. That child is not within the jurisdiction of the state.
Yep.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, according to the state, they're setting up conservatorship, asking for a joint managing conservatorship, but really they don't have any control over the child. You should apply through UIFSA. But since we're here, and since the child was conceived in Texas, then I'm going to grant joint managing conservatorship, and I'm going to grant a standard visitation, but that means it would be once a month, any month that Mr. Henry chose. He's going to pay cash medical of $60 per month, child support of $335 a month. I'm going to find no retroactive child support. It appears that y'all have been separated 10 months. And during that 10 months, you say he's giving you $2,000 or $3,000. The arrears would be $3,350. So I'm going to find no retroactive child support. I am going to order that he pay the court costs. Either one of you have any questions?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor. So did you state that she would have to make the child available here for my visitation?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Or you can go there if you want to visit with the child.
Yeah, I would still go there, but I would like to visit my child here. But I mean, I guess the question,
if you want to go to Louisiana and visit, you can.
I guess the question is this court order the child cannot come to where I stay?
No, I never said that.
Okay,
That's not part of the order. I said that you get one visitation per month, one weekend per month. Now you can visit with that child in Louisiana if you choose, or you can pick the child up, bring the child back to Dallas, keep the child, and then take the child back Sunday. That's totally up to you.
Okay.
You have the whole weekend. If you want to bring it, if you want to visit with her where you and your girlfriend reside, you may do that also.
Thank you.
We
I
cannot
object to that, Your Honor.
Uh-oh, she
we
objects.
cannot dictate who you associate with, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Williams, you may not like that, but you chose Mr. Henry.
Whoa,
and Mr. Henry
right
has
there.
a right to visit with his child.
Yo, dude. Let's give this judge. He's not playing, dude. Give him a cheer, guys. Right?
If he chooses some other woman to visit with the child with, that's fine, as long as there's no injury to the child. If there's some injury, or if you think that there has been something happen, you can call Child Protective Services. They will go and investigate.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Hood is going to prepare an order. She'll email it to both of you. If you have any additional questions, let me know now. Otherwise, you can press leave and you're free to go.
Your Honor, I would like clarification at the ruling on the non-disclosure. Is it granted, or she was requesting non-disclosure?
Just requesting a non-disclosure as to a third party.
Yes.
So I'm not granting that non-disclosure because Mr. Henry needs to know where she is and not. But as to any other parties, yes, you can grant the non-disclosure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right. What you got, Mr. Tatum?
I have 10 people in my house that I take care of. Groceries, everything is so darn expensive these days, and it's just hard to be able to.
Guys. That's that. Hold on.
Hello, Mr. Bregman. Maybe it's Jimmy Hoffa.
I wanted anonymous because my stepdad worked for James Hoffa. I understand that, but I also been there for 7 years. So what about that? So don't get cocky with me, all right? Hold on, the damn screen locked.
I'm changing your screen name just for my benefit. So hold on.
I fell asleep as long as I was waiting on you guys.
Well, I've got a lot of cases,
Listen
so
to this guy.
a lot of people
That's what I
need
heard.
to. Oh, okay. So, Miss Miller, today is the date and time set for a motion
Listen to
for
this guy.
entry of order. You should have received a packet with a proposed judgment of paternity and support. Did you receive that?
Yes. No, I didn't.
Okay, I was asking her first, but you did, Miss Miller? I'm not talking to you, Mr. King, so wait till I call your name and then ask you a question. So, Miss Miller, you received the packet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. King, the address we have for you is on Hickory Street in Morenci. Is that your address?
That's enough. I want my address anonymous.
All right, I have no idea what you just said. Can you sit up and hold the phone better so I can get audio?
I'd like my address anonymous.
You want what? I can barely hear you. You're muffled.
Hold on, the damn screen locked. Hear me
A
now?
little bit better. So is that your address?
Yes, it's an address, but it's an anonymous address. It's for mailing only.
Well, it's not anonymous because it was given to us and it's in the public record.
Well, I wanted anonymous because my stepdad worked for James Hoffa, allegedly.
What?
Well, Mr. Hoffa's.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. So Mr. King,
That still doesn't take care of the matter.
Okay, so Mr. King, we mailed a copy of a proposed judgment to you at the address you gave us. Did you receive it?
It got mailed to that address, but it also got tore up.
Did you tear it up?
No, I didn't.
Okay, who tore it up?
I didn't tear it up. I can tell you that right now.
What is he talking about?
Well, it's a federal offense to interfere or destroy mail. So did somebody do that to you?
I don't have it. I can tell you that.
Okay, so Mr. King, did you get to read it before somebody destroyed it?
I don't have it.
Listen to this guy.
Did you read it was my question, not did you have it. Did you read it?
I didn't know nothing about the court date today other than what I was supposed to find out, that I had $250 coming out of me, and I'm like, no. When I've been around for a long time, I just don't agree with nothing. But I can guarantee you I didn't tear
it up. Well, it doesn't matter whether you agree with it or not. All right.
I'm on disability, so I don't agree with it.
Well, disability doesn't mean you
Because
can't
you
support a
guys,
child.
I understand that, but I also been there for 7 years, so what about that? So don't get cocky with me, all right?
All right, so Mr. King,
I don't
I'm going to set this
appreciate
for
it.
another day.
Look at this lawyer up here in the upper right. Look at this. Look at
So
this.
Mr. King,
I don't understand that, but I also been there for 7 years, so what about that? So don't get cocky with me, all right?
All right, so Mr. King, I'm going to set this
appreciate
for
it.
another day, and I'm going to make
All
you
right,
come
thank
in
you.
person. So, Mr.
Okay,
King,
thank you.
you better stop talking. I'm going to set this for another day, and I'm going to need you to come in person so we can read the proposed judgment. Mr. Bruggeman's going to mail another copy to the address we have in Morenci. So you make sure you get it. And then I'm going to set this for Miss Adams. Could I have another date, please?
I'll tell you why I want my address anonymous. Carlton Road address was about a week ago, so I want my address anonymous, period.
Mr. Brugman, how would he go about getting his address
What is
pressed?
this guy talking about?
Because right after the cops were there at 12:30 one night, there was
All right, Mr. King, hold on.
shooting.
I'm waiting for a date for our next hearing. So hold on. Miss Adams?
We have the next paternity hearings August 27th at 8:15.
All right, so Mr. King, I'm giving you notice on the record, so I would suggest you write it down. Our next court date for this will be August 27 at 8:15 in the morning, and I'm asking for you to come in person, and perhaps you'll be a little bit more respectful in person instead
there
of
you go.
behind your phone. So August 27.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wow.
August 27
Oh my
at 8:15, and you need to be in person. So we'll see you back on
God.
August 27 at 8:15. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too.
How much do you make an hour?
$10 an hour.
All right, guys. All right. Guys, look at this chick right here. She is so pissed that her husband moved on, or her ex, dude. She is pissed.
Because
you guys make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. Dream Touch, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
have sole custody ordered without any scheduled or ordered visitation. Again, yes, I do have the right to say no to him. And why I brought this fully to you instead of agreeing when I had Miss Hesse is so I had the restraining order on Mr. Staley and that ended at July 2022. So right after that, because it was again my son's birthday at that time, he came over and started coming over every Saturday until October 29th. He did this. I left. Most days, some days come and go, but I mean, they had their time in my house the whole day. He never took additional time, not even when our son was hospitalized during that time period. And the 29th is actually a Sunday. He did attend, I threw kind of like a family kids Halloween party. His nephew was there, our son's best friends. He attended that and then did not attend trick-or-treating with the kids as he had set up with them to do. And we didn't hear from him again until Friday. He called late at night. I didn't answer. My son did. We were having like a movie night. And the first thing...
Guys, why do chicks take so goddamn long to tell a story? Why?
He said is, we're not going to see each other for a while. And, I watched my son take that call. It wasn't very long. That's pretty much what he said, just like that. Gave him a few reasons when he asked him why. And they have not seen, heard from, been sent, called, a text message, nothing from Derek since then. And so I guess I have other things I would like to address, but that I don't know, that just feels so forefront to me. I as Miss Orchard has said, he wants to be like he's been working towards being more reliable, etc. He hasn't. Where has he been? He's not been kept from them. We didn't even argue. He came, to our Halloween party, and was there the whole time. And we just we got the phone call later in the week and never ever have heard from him since.
What did your son convey to you as his rationale?
I'm sorry, could you maybe what my son thinks of it or how he took it, or
what his dad told him, why he wasn't going to be seeing him for a while?
He's used to that.
He's getting pretty good at taking that, actually.
Oh, please.
He asked why, he cried. I kind of sat right next to him, kind of like deciding if I should interject or not, but Derek was explaining himself. Derek said something about he's sick in the head. He needs to go somewhere to learn how not to be. How it's kind of like a school buddy. And then he compared that to going to school. And that's where I kind of motioned to myself, like, okay, babe, it's okay. You know, maybe we'll talk to him later. He told him he'd call him whatever time frame he said he'd call him. You know, he never did. Not once. Your Honor, not once. Nothing.
Okay. Tell me what your current situation, and I haven't had you under oath. That was sort of, I guess, as an attorney, I guess you're making an argument, but raise your right hand, please. You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right. Give me a little bit of background. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. And where are you living, generally speaking? What town or close to what town?
I live in Benton, in town in Benton.
Are you working or goods or any?
I don't know what the appropriate composure is. As January, kind of like, what are you doing? I mean, he's had my phone number this whole time. He left them. He left them.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. There are the tears.
No, nothing. I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that?
And he says he's been kept. And I don't know what the appropriate composure is as someone representing myself and a mother, but
do you guys see any tears at all? At all?
It's not right. It's not right to do this.
Okay. I'm going to allow some cross-examination by his attorney. I do understand totally what you're saying. I think it's rational and justified, but I can't change the fact that he is their father.
What should we?
I don't know yet, but I promise you that I will make sure that he is consistent in whatever it is he's doing. I also will tell you that dealing with criminal cases as well as civil and domestic cases, there are folks that sometimes are in no shape whatsoever to be around their own children. And so if they step away and they're doing something productive like treatment or that kind of thing, then that is better than them being around the children. Even if the children don't understand, it's better than exposing them to an active drug addict or someone who could potentially harm them intentionally or unintentionally.
Where did that come from?
Having said that, there would be nothing that would prevent him while he's in treatment or recovery from sending a card or writing a letter or, something more far removed like that, just to let them know that he's alive and well and loves them. So let's hear from Mr. Staley.
Yeah, let's do that, please.
His attorney, Ms. Orchard, has the right to cross-examine you on some of these issues that you raised. The impression I get is that you're wanting to suspend visits altogether and remain having sole custody. Is that your position?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ms. McKenzie.
So your testimony is that my client never reached out to you to see the kids.
Yes, not
October 2023.
I was asked once, his father, who has always been allowed open communication and visits with them and does them, it was either the day before Christmas or Christmas Day, 2023. He had made plans with me to have the boys for the day. He came to my house. As he was leaving with them, he asked if he could take them to see Derek, even though we'd already discussed how Derek had been away at that point.
Dante, you are right, man. Both parents seem like scumbags in this case, but still, you don't see him crying like this chick.
2 full months without communication. And I never up to that point in my doorway, had any communication from Derek. So in that moment, yes, I said, no, Marlon, you have your day and, Derek needs to communicate with me. And then when I messaged him January 4th about kind of just, where are you? Also, there's been no child support. His reply was, I have them. If you'll just give me one moment.
That's okay. You've answered my question. So your testimony is that since October, he's not ever asked to see the kids.
No, he has not asked. Well, I'm not, if I could finish actually. On the message on January 4th, because I want to be
short answer question. I'll get to the messages. I'm asking, just making sure that you're saying.
It's a part of completing the answer to your question.
It's a yes or no question. It's just yes or no. Okay. I'm going to overrule your objection and allow her to finish answering, but keep it brief, please.
Okay. No, it's not a full read off. It's that I said, were you planning on paying anymore? No, just wondering. It's been 2 months, with nothing from you, including communication. He said, yeah, I'm working again and I'm going to say this and that's it. I want to see the kids. I want them to come over. Again, because you want it brief, I could go on. I never even said no in those messages. I was more in shock that he truly believes he does not have to even speak to me in order for me to just bring over and drop off the kids again at that point, over the 2-month mark without communication.
Okay.
Besides that, no.
Not your last communication, January of 24, before this motion was filed in June?
I did message him the other day. I asked him to come and speak with me and not do this report. He didn't respond. Other than that, no communication.
Well, okay, so you can't do that anymore. You're representing yourself. He's represented, so his attorney will tell him not to visit with you about the case or make any agreements or anything outside of her knowledge and involvement.
Sorry, I mean it wasn't malicious or anything. I didn't mean anything by it. I just genuinely would rather not do this. This is not natural, and I don't know why.
Okay. Ms. McKenzie, your next question, please. So I'd just like to, so you say you never said no. The text message right after the one you just read off says, you're right, no child should ever have to ask where's my dad, but ours have to regularly. I have the right to say no. LOL, mind-boggling, really. So you did say no.
I didn't really necessarily get to answer. How can I answer drop off my kids now to someone who has not seen them in 2 months? If you want to be quite literal, I mean, it's more a statement of, I do have the right to say no. Further conversation would have produced a direct answer from me, but I didn't get that.
Just for fairness for the court, since you didn't read all of his message, he said, I'm going to say this and that's it. I want to see the kids. I want them to come over. I am setting up court so I don't have to fight with you to see them. I would love for them to be able to see me before that, but I won't fight with you over it. If not, then I will wait. They shouldn't have to ask you. I shouldn't have to beg you. I am their father and will always be their father. That will never change. To which you replied, you're right. No child should ever have to ask for my dad. But ours have to regularly. I have the right to say no, mind-boggling, really. So he did ask, and he didn't say drop them off now. He asked to see the kids, but he did make it clear that he didn't want to fight with you about it. He would go through the proper legal channels. Is that correct?
Because I have sole custody ordered without any scheduled or ordered visitation. Again, yes, I do have the right to say no to him.
Yeah. David, that's true. Yeah, she's not over him. Yep. She wants to try and find some way to control this guy's life. Yep.
Specifically, I would say, even though I did not say no directly to him, I wish to communicate with him during this message and arrange further visits. We didn't get to that. But in hindsight, at this point, I would consider myself saying no in hindsight. That's not the answer he got in that moment.
What?
But that is
even
because
mean?
my reasoning for needing more than I want my kids now and I head over with them. I need more than that, as again, the parent was sole custody and then has no visitation at that point. He took a 3-month period of where I allowed him visitation. Then
wait.
Without seeing them, with no communication.
Shut up!
He did not communicate with them for 2 full.
Guys, she's still talking. Listen to this.
Miss Taylor, you need to be more responsive. You're not being responsive, and that's not fair to the attorney. It allows her to object, and I need to sustain the objection and strike the unresponsive.
Every time they ask her a question, guys.
Answers. Miss Orchard, did you put your exhibits into Odyssey or something? Because I have no exhibits.
We emailed them, but I did not e-file them with Odyssey. No, I did not. If you would like, I can call upstairs one of our assistants to do that if you'd like, but we did email them to Amy.
Okay, when did you do that?
Yeah. We emailed them before the first hearing was supposed to happen. Then obviously it didn't happen, but then I emailed them again today in case you didn't have them from the last time that.
So what I want to know is specifically, do you, Ms. Orchard, do you have documentation of where your client was from October to January in terms of treatment, therapy, that kind of stuff?
He is.
Did it coincide during that time?
Yes, it did coincide during that time. I don't have his medical records, but I can request them from Holland Pathways if you would like.
Okay. I think that's going to be important to me in evaluating this, in seeing the exhibits and saying, okay, if someone walks away because they feel that they're not in a good place to be around their children, and kind of, he should have let her know, and maybe approach the son a little bit different way. But the point is, if someone walks away for a few months, but they show that they're doing things to improve themselves and they actually have improved themselves, then that's something I think that the court can or would consider as not necessarily an abandonment situation or a bad thing. Again, I'm not sure why there was no card or no anything, but if he was getting help and struggling with his addiction and his mental health issues, and he can demonstrate what all was going on with him during that time, that is going to make a difference to me. So I think, and then I think the approach should have been very different. I think that he should have, the court ordered him to do certain things. He should have at least communicated with the court, provided proof or an affidavit that he had done the things the court asked. And
Hey guys, this one's pretty long. let's take a little break here. And guys, let's watch this chick lose custody of her kids, of her twins. Watch this, guys. We'll come back to that. But watch this, guys. This lady's gonna lose custody of her twins. Watch this.
Through Ms. Bushman's pattern of behavior, including during these proceedings. That although Ms. Bushman might have logistically gotten...
So this is the mom of... That's the mom right there, guys. We now can Oh, man.
Some things together, she has not convinced this court that she can provide for the needs of the children now and in the future.
Look at that.
Court finds that she has completed services on her family plan of service, but she has not met the goal of the service plan of being able to meet the needs of the children. Court finds that she was not able to stop vaping, and she was smoking for a certain point of time. Court finds that she was not able to maintain a safe and stable household while the children were in her care. They were removed from her care, not once, but twice during the...
Twice! Twice! They were removed from her care. Clown world. Look at that, guys.
Life of this case. And the court finds that even after, long after inpatient drug treatment.
Dude, OSSR, what's up, man? How you been, buddy? Good to see you.
She still had a positive drug result from... Court finds that this case was initiated due to use and neglect. Court finds that Ms. Bushman has not only minimized the health issues throughout the case, but her very behaviors and reactions, including her own testimony in this trial, was that she believed everyone else was making a bigger deal about the medical concerns than was necessary.
Look at that.
She reacted to Ms. Swallow's closing argument in a manner that I could only infer to this minute was that the children's health issues to her are not as severe as all of the professionals and the experts testified.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. The twins were born with severe lung issues due to her using and smoking during the pregnancy. Guys, and she's still smoking around the kids. Look at that.
This is of great concern to the court for the future safety and needs of the children now, again, and in the future. That's a best interest factor that I cannot ignore. No length of stability in an apartment or a job can overcome such a startling fact. The court observed Ms. Bushman nodding her head when it was mentioned that the breathing treatments were causing the children to have problems, which is further evidence to the court that she does not take the diagnoses of the children by medical professionals and therapists seriously. That is of great concern to the court regarding her ability to parent in the future when there's no supervision on her care or the physical needs of the children.
Damn.
The court finds that Ms. Bushman endangered the children, and then throughout the course of this case has shown through her specific acts and omissions that she continued smoking and vaping during the case despite the knowledge of the children having chronic lung disease. And despite that knowledge, she has minimized their medical diagnoses and conditions. She did not seek intensive and thorough medical intervention during her monitored return. She went to one doctor's visit.
She couldn't even go to her kid's doctor's visit, guys. Man, talk about a mother of the year.
The decision after that one doctor's visit to take the children who it's been testified to and is not in dispute are silent aspirators off their thickener based on that one physician's examination. Despite her being made well aware throughout the course of this case that they needed speech therapy and swallow studies to make sure they were getting adequate treatment for their condition. Court finds that the children are bonded to the foster parents and have a safe, stable, appropriate placement that meets their needs.
Look at that. So they took the kids and they're in a good foster home. So guys, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? We can give that a cheer. Right?
The court finds that the court-appointed special advocate has the same concerns after making approximately 10 visits and observing the mother with the children. The court-appointed special advocate testified that there's a pattern in the mother's behavior of failing to put the children's needs before her own.
Of course, guys. Of course. Can't put the children's needs before her own.
Just like a woman.
Right?
Court finds that the court-appointed special advocate had concerns about Ms. Bushman's long-term ability to care for the children, and she pointed out that sobriety doesn't always equal a safe and stable home. The court finds that the disparity of income between the mother, Ms. Bushman, or the father, Mr. Martin, and the foster parents has absolutely no bearing on this decision. In that regard, the court has only considered the ability to provide the children with a safe, stable, drug-free home that can meet their needs based on the evidence presented. The court finds by clear and convincing evidence that the department and Belong made reasonable efforts to return the children to the parent before the commencement of a trial on the merits. And despite those reasonable efforts, a continuing danger remains in the home that prevents the return of the child to the parent. That continuing danger be what I just laid out in my previous findings.
Yep.
Court specifically finds we just lost somebody. Who do we lose? Was it Mr. Martin?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can get him back, but I'm going to keep going. Court specifically finds that those reasonable efforts include returning the children to the parent, an attempt.
I don't know. Well, I think all these people might be part of the case. Because this is all like social services. Maybe these are the foster parents. I don't know, you know?
To avoid a removal by utilizing a safety plan and supervision resources, developing a family plan of service narrowly tailored to address the concerns that brought the children into the care of department and Belong, attempting a monitored return to the mother in this case that failed based on the specific acts and omissions of the mother, and requesting the court to extend the case to allow the mother an additional monitored return, which the court has denied as stated in the court's findings and rulings in this final order. The court finds that the interveners have proved by clear and convincing evidence that both parents, Tracy Bushman and Corey Martin, have, pursuant to Chapter 161.001 B1, have knowingly placed or knowingly allowed the children to remain in conditions or surroundings which endangered the physical or emotional well-being of the children.
He said both parents. So the mom and the dad are both knuckleheads. Look at that, man.
Engaged in conduct or knowingly placed the children with persons who engaged in conduct which endangered the physical or emotional well-being of the children. Failed to support the children in accordance with the parent's ability during a period of 1 year ending within 6 months of the date of the filing of the petition. For the mother, for both parents, been the cause of the child being addicted to alcohol or a controlled substance other than a controlled substance legally obtained by prescription. That's for both parents. And then for the father, the court will additionally find that Mr. Martin constructively abandoned the child who has been in the permanent or temporary managed conservatorship of the Department of Family Protective Services for not less than 6 months.
What?
And the department has made reasonable efforts to return the child to the parent. The parent is not regularly visited or maintained significant contact with the child, and the parent has demonstrated an inability to provide the child with a safe environment. And Mr. Martin also failed to comply with the provisions of a court order that specifically established the actions necessary for the parent to obtain the return of the child who has been in the permanent or temporary managed.
So guys, he's basically saying that they did everything that they could.
For the abuse or neglect of the child. Additionally, for the mother, court finds that the interveners have proved by clear and convincing evidence pursuant to Chapter 161.001B that under P, she used a controlled substance as defined by Chapter 481 Health and Safety Code in a manner that endangered the health or the safety of the child and after completion of a court-ordered substance abuse treatment program, continue to abuse a controlled substance. For the purposes of the record, the
Guys, are junkies usually that big? I thought meth heads and junkies are supposed to be skinny, right?
statute provisions for the father are 161.001 B1D, E, F, N, and O. And for the mother, there are 161.001 B1D, E, F, P, and R. Court further finds that these terminations of parents' parental rights pursuant to these provisions of the statute proved by clear and convincing evidence are in the best interest of the children.
Look at that.
And it's in the best interest to terminate the parental rights of both parents. The attorneys for the parents, Ms. Savage and Ms. Pearsall, are dismissed. Court finds that they have satisfactorily completed their duties. The attorney ad litem, Ms. Harris, and Costa Advocate are maintained in their respective appointments for relationships to the court.
Yeah, he's explaining who all these people are.
We'll have a permanency review after final order October the 8th, 2024 at 10 a.m. October 8th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Court finds that placement of the children with the foster parents is safe, appropriate, meeting.
Steve, this is in Texas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Their needs and in their best interest to continue.
Trying to cry.
I can provide my docket.
Yeah, guys, look at that. She's trying to be crying when she did that to her own kids. Guys, I don't feel bad for these knuckleheads. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Now, guys, here we have a case of child support getting decreased. And this chick, hold on, check this out.
Welcome back to it.
Oh, this one's actually pretty long. Hold on, guys. Let me see how long this one is.
Okay, Ms. Hunter, what do we have news since the court report was filed?
Since the court report was filed, I did go see Joe yesterday and spoke to him in regards to his current criminal proceedings. He stated that he has court coming up this Thursday. He's still not certain as to a potential release, but he is hoping that things will go in his favor on Thursday. But it's to be determined at this point. I went and visited Miss Martinez yesterday as well, just to kind of check in again to see kind of where things were at on her side. She says that she has looked into daycare as well as the school. However, she wasn't able to provide additional details to me in regards to cost of daycare, those kinds. It was Sky.
Yeah, he signed an AOP on Sky, so we redid the order for Sky.
Oh no! So you signed the birth certificate.
Miss Martinez did tell me yesterday that she does not believe that Joe is the father of Elizabeth, but she refused to provide a name of the child's father.
Of course.
Well.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting confused somewhere. You signed an EOP in Scott, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why are we now doing genetic testing on that child and not on the other child?
We are on the other child also, Your Honor.
Okay.
When we sent them in, there was an AOP on one child, but not on the other. So we had to redo the one for Sky.
Well, is he challenging that now? I mean, or what? Or is mother challenging?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, he is, Judge. All I can tell you is he's now having second thoughts since apparently Miss Martinez has made some comments, of course, that Elizabeth is not his child. So,
He said, "That's why this ain't your baby." And Steve, I don't know, dude. Guys, who was shooting up this club? I don't understand. How down bad must guys be to run up in that on the upper right?
that causes him to have the same doubts regarding Sky.
Okay, so we're going to do genetic testing on both children.
Correct, John.
He did confirm with me yesterday that his swabs have already been obtained as well. And the children have already been taken as well. So we're just waiting on the results.
Okay. Anything else, Ms. Hunter?
Not as of the moment. No, ma'am.
I got a few questions for Ms. Hunter, Your Honor.
Sure, go right ahead.
Ms. Hunter, in the report, Department or St. Francis is asking for mom to do a few additional things. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what are those things you're wanting?
The same things I requested last hearing, which is additional parenting and additional therapy as well.
Okay.
And look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at this knucklehead on the upper right. Look at this. She can't even be bothered.
The same things I requested last hearing, which is additional parenting and additional therapy as well.
Look at that.
Okay. And can you go into some detail on why we are asking for those?
I'm requesting the additional parenting because there still continues to be issues during her visitation in regards to being able to manage to meet all of the needs of her children consecutively.
Of course.
There's been continuous issues with feeding in regards to Elizabeth, feeding her inappropriate things that are not age appropriate for her oral development.
Feeding her inappropriate things. Look at that, guys.
I've provided information in regards to things that would be appropriate. And then it's also turned into where she's actually underfed Elizabeth as well in one of her visits. And so I think that her additional education may be beneficial to her in regards to like child development, setting boundaries, how to follow through on the boundaries, as well as nutritional.
Okay. Have you discussed, I know you said you sent mom some information. Have you discussed with mom what she learned during parenting classes? And
of course not.
Is she trying to use any of what she learned during her visits?
Whenever I had the conversation with mom in regards to what she had learned from her parenting classes, she stated, "You do have any idea how long ago that was? I learned about the shaken baby and that babies have soft spots." And that was all she was able to provide me information that she had learned.
Do you believe that additional how many parenting classes are you requesting?
To be quite honest, I'm requesting that the options be open, just based upon the need of what we see in mom's visitation. I want to ensure that she has as much knowledge to be able to ensure that stability and consistency remains for the kids prolonged, because her kids are all in different developments. So what Camden, the 4-year-old, would need is different than what Elizabeth, the 1-year-old, would need.
Just two kids.
Are you aware, is there any way during, with the parenting classes and the people that teach the parenting classes, is there any way to cater those classes specifically to what you think mom needs at this time? So if it's nutritional, are there set nutritional classes that we could put mom in so that she can learn more about that?
Plan was, if the court approves both the therapy as well as the parenting classes, was to try to have her therapist work individually one-on-one with her in those specific areas. Okay. So that way she's able to not just continue to be able to get the mental health side met, but as well as the parenting side. So it's not having to require more than an hour of her time biweekly or 2-weekly.
Okay. Have you spoken to the therapist on this?
I've spoken to Ms. Henders in regards to whether she would be willing to continue to work with Ms. Martinez. She said that she would. She felt like that maybe the relationship wouldn't be as beneficial as previously, but she was willing to furtherly engage with her, as she did felt like Tina was needing it.
Okay. And as far as the mental health therapy side of it that you're talking about, is that due to, what are the concerns that we have for that?
Whenever Miss Henders provided me her notes, she had comments in there about depression, and Tina's also made comments to me about having depression. Whenever things have a tendency to not go in her exact way, she has a tendency to jump to the extremes in regards to, wonder why people have depression. And she even had mentioned at one point, whenever I talked to her about her initial goal change that we had done on the case, about not even wanting to go to her graduation, because she just was too sad to go. She did end up going to her graduation, but I feel like additional guidance to be able to help build for their better coping skills would be in her benefit.
Okay.
What a mess.
Have you seen any changes in behavior in mom? And you meet with her, you talk to mom quite often, is that correct?
I do, yes.
She keeps good communication with you.
Mhm.
Have you seen any concerns or change in behaviors or lack of change in behaviors with mom throughout this case?
I have seen that there are concerns of lack of change of consistent behavior. Mom has been very reluctant in regards to providing information that is needed, that is required as part of her family plan of service, such as employment verification, being able to provide proof of the things that she's saying that she's wanting to do. So that way we can be able to provide those to the courts as proof that she is making those changes and making those efforts. Whenever I've gone out to the home in June, she made a big old story about where she was and what she was doing that ended up actually having to have law enforcement called out to the home. It was just, there's been a lot of issues that should not be there at this point.
Okay. So another reason for this and for requesting the therapy sessions and the parenting with the children is to because the changes with mom have not been as drastic as we feel needs.
Yes.
And that mom could benefit from the help.
Yes.
And so today you're asking the court to approve additional parenting or therapy, and hopefully those can be done together.
She's not going to do them.
And we can try to work through some of these issues that we're still having.
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Gomez, on behalf of Mr. Barfield and Ms. Martinez, do you have any questions or anything you want to discuss today?
You'll have to forgive me, Judge. Excuse me if this is a lack of knowledge on my part, but my understanding was that on the extension that we all had an agreement. And so I didn't obviously want to interrupt the prosecutor's line of questioning with that particular concern, but I guess what I'm asking is the information on DFPS's analysis on whether mom needs to continue necessary if we are in agreement?
And
oh, I'm so sorry. Am I out of the loop on something?
Dude, what the hell is what's this chick on the left talking about? Dude, she's completely lost.
Just like a woman.
Everyone else is saying all this stuff, and she's like, duh, did I miss something? Duh.
No, I don't know that it's that. I mean, I think here's, I mean, and maybe I can just kind of cut to the chase on this. But I mean, it was presented to me that everybody was in agreement to the extension. I think we communicated that I would be willing to find extraordinary circumstances and to put the case into an extension so that we can continue to work with Ms. Martinez on some of the issues that still exist. So in my way of thinking, we still have some work to do, and that's why we're extending the case. having read the reports and knowing what the concerns have been all along, I mean, I think it's a very good thing to have mom focus on not only her individual counseling, but the parenting with one person with the therapist. And I think it's, from what I've read, I think it's absolutely necessary. Very concerned about the kind of misrepresentations that Ms. Martinez has made to Ms. Hunter at times. There's just not really any necessity for that. If she's being honest with us and straightforward with us, I mean, there's no reason to hide things. And of course, frankly, there's never any reason to hide anything in these cases, but we all know it goes on sometimes. But Ms. Martinez, the 6-month extension is designed. I mean, I grant that only in cases where I think that, you've put in effort and you've made efforts, but we're just not there yet. I rarely grant extensions to people who've done nothing. So that isn't the situation, because, you have done worked your service plan, but we're just not at the finish line yet. We've still got some things we need to work on.
And Judge, just to be clear, I just wanted to make sure that I had not missed my opportunity to mention that we were all in agreement. I just so that I can make sure we weren't, being inefficient with our time here. But I understand completely. Ms. Hunter, I only have a couple questions for you then, if that's okay.
Here we go.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead.
As far as the parenting classes were prescribed to Ms. Martinez, did she miss any of those or an abundance of those? And if so, what for those dates?
You completed, were all prior to the last hearing. The ones that she had taken were the ones that she had described of what she had learned.
She had taken all of the ones that were requested by the department, if I'm understanding correct?
Yes, she had completed the list of classes basically that were part of an initial program, and she also engaged in parenting classes through the Padre program on occasion as well.
About how many parenting classes overall is that?
I don't know the specific number of how many she attended with Padre, but give me just a second. Let me look at my report and I can be able to tell you the ones that she did for the others. She completed 7 that I received certificates for.
7 parenting classes. Okay. My next
question, and I can tell
is,
you the name of those if you'd like.
Please, if you could list those.
Raising kids to be productive adults, talking to kids about bullying, prevention of shaken baby syndrome, positive male role models, co-parenting strategies, talking to kids about safety, and understanding child abuse.
Okay. Which one of those classes is directed most towards nutrition? If any?
Those are the ones that she completed.
Let's skip ahead, guys.
Yes.
Because, guys, if this was a guy who was not doing what was right for his kids, they'd take the kids away. But with her, you have to take more classes. Clown world.
That mom should be able to know how to feed her children, as considering she has had 2 other ones on top of that. But I've spoken with mom again about appropriate things to feed her. Foster mom has sent food that's appropriate for her. It's just she's chosen not to utilize those things that had been available.
Well, thank you, Ms. Hunter. I'll pass the witness.
Okay. Anybody have anything further?
No further questions, Your Honor. Just like to reiterate what we were asking for, to have some additional parenting and therapies with mom.
Right. Okay. Ms. Martinez obviously wants to address some things, so I'm going to give her a chance.
When Christina provided me what to feed the baby, and this list that
Guys, hold on. I know you guys might not quite understand this person. So guys, let me translate for you.
We now can banva podo.
She gave me, I take the baby eggs and the stuff that she provides me. But the caseworker that I do go with that helps me with the kids and this and that, she tells me I could feed, everything's fine and I could feed the baby where I feed the other kids. And I feed the kids.
Hold on, Miss Martina, who's there with you?
Oh, my uncle.
Okay. He doesn't get to talk and participate in this.
That's coming worse.
Okay, just don't see nothing. And then when I go to my visits, the diaper bag, I can take a diaper bag because I got to carry a diaper bag. But this lady that's working with me in Lubbock wants me to take pots and pans and like my whole kitchen. She said that I need to start cooking over there when I'm bringing, like, even when I'm bringing the food to Lubbock, the food that I make them for breakfast is warm, and then the stuff, it gets old and nasty. And then not only that, we were usually going out to out in public because they literally keep us in a room with maybe 4 toys, and then half of the time their transportation don't even come, and so my uncle has to take me, and then they tell me at the last minute that they can't take me, and then my uncle has to call off for work.
God,
And he
these
gets
women
in,
telling stories, man.
his boss tells him that he needs to make what is it called, like make like tell his boss when he's gonna call off, but we don't even know when they're gonna take me to Lubbock or when they're not gonna take me to Lubbock or nothing.
Okay, so we'll address this, but Ms. Martinez, do you have plans to try to get your driver's license? That would solve a lot of this.
She doesn't even have it. Well, guys, where is this? This is state of Texas. So this is Lubbock. Let me see. Hold on. I wonder if she lives in San Antonio. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. No, that's outside of Dallas. That's like way west of Fort Worth. So I wonder where she lives. Probably in like Big Spring or Midland. Huh.
Yes.
Carlos X, dude, what's up, man? Yeah, that's what I've been asking the whole time, guys. Who is banging this chick? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you do have plans to get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Then, Ms. Hunter, are you aware of there's been some issue or problem?
Steve, you have no idea. Dude, in San Antonio, over 60% of the drivers on the road do not have car insurance. And that's when I lived there in 2011. So it's probably over 70% at this point. Your uninsured motorist goes through the roof there. It's crazy.
Problem about transportation to visits?
Yes, Your Honor. So what has happened is we do put in a weekly request for Miss Martinez to be able to get transported from Amarillo to Lubbock and back for her visitation. However, I'm sure you're aware when it comes to our transportation, it's based upon a hierarchy of need. There are some times that unfortunately, like, we don't even get notified on our end until sometimes the day before that visitation has, like, she's not able to get transported to her visitation.
Entering this hearing, and one of the things, this is a good transition he wanted me to bring up, was the potential for placement closer to Amarillo. And what it's sounding like is there's a lot of tension around the driving and the transportation. And at least from my perspective, if the goal is to sort of streamline this in the next 6 months and make sure that my client is exactly where she needs to be.
She's not going to learn. There's no way.
In your guys, in this court's opinion, then potentially that may be something that we could look into. And again, that's, or just at least start the conversation on the children being placed closer if possible.
I think that, generally speaking, we always try to keep children, at home if we can. It's just it's a lack of placements. And I'm sure that's why the children ended up in placement in Lubbock in the first place. unless they were with a relative, and I don't think that's the case. I think they were in a foster home, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. They were they were actually separated. The two older ones were in a foster home here in Amarillo.
Right.
And then the youngest one was placed in Lubbock in a foster home, but they are all currently all three together in the same foster home in Lubbock. We did try to locate a relative placement here that Ms. Martinez had provided in order to try to get them moved here and to be with a relative. We ordered the home study. Unfortunately, the home study was not able to be completed due to Ms. Rodriguez not being responsive after we initially started it. So we ended up having to just cease it. I've asked Ms. Martinez if there was any other relatives that I could look at or anybody that we could look at locally to potentially place the kids with, and she's not provided anybody else either.
Of course not.
And you know, Ms. Martinez.
All this is she's not doing what she's supposed to do because she's a knucklehead.
It's difficult to place sibling groups. You know, I mean, it's difficult to place children at all, but when you're talking about placing more than one and sometimes two children, it just, I mean, the more children we have in a sibling group, the more difficult it is to get them placed together. And of course, you know, we put a great deal of priority on keeping the children together because we want them to maintain that sibling bond. So, you know, I don't have a problem with, you know, saying we will look at a closer placement, but you know, I think the children are in a good foster home. I mean, I know they've been working with ECI and you know, working on some of the developmental delays and things, and you know, they seem to be doing well. And
she doesn't care.
So
guys, drop a 1 if you think that this knucklehead on the right doesn't care that the children are doing better with the foster parents. She doesn't care. Guys, chicks have this ego. They always talk about the male ego, but they cannot take accountability for the fact and accept the fact that some of them are terrible parents, right?
To the Amarillo, and you know, we can see what we might be able to come up with, and then weigh. Okay, is that going to be a better situation or
I'm
not?
gonna let this play out.
You know, but
I'll be right back.
I just want you to have realistic expectations about this. That's, you know, it's a hard deal to find for sibling group. So we can put in the request to look and see what we might be able to find.
Yeah, Your Honor, that's all we ask.
Okay.
Judge, it looks like the last UA for mom was done back like around the 21st of June. We'd ask to go ahead and get another drug screen order today.
Okay. You want a UA?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Hunter, if we can get that request out to Care Express.
It's currently pending and ready for her. She just has to go.
One last small request, and it just circles back to the pictures. If it is in any way possible for the individuals keeping in contact with the foster parents to maybe recommend that they send a few more pictures. It is, in looking at the file, it has been a long time, and mom is, you know, just wanted me to request that simply. So that could be noted somewhere. Somebody could maybe talk to them. She get a few more pictures than the ones that she is getting, if possible.
Yeah, Ms. Hunter, I have no problem with that, and that's a pretty simple thing to do anymore with telephones. You know, being a camera in everybody's hand. So if they would maybe step up, you know, and send some more photos to you so you can forward those to mom.
That's Your Honor.
And so, guys, here, let's buckle in for this. Here we have a chick. She's pissed off at her ex, so she's trying to try and say that he SA'd the kids. Watch this.
9th, 2024. I had an earlier motion before this court, which was seeking the same relief at the time of the filing of the complaint. I'm sure the court has read my motion. mother has blocked all access to the minor child, Blake, by my client.
Look at that.
Made it so that he can't contact them and vice versa. We're asking for the same relief we were seeking earlier, and significant time has passed because the mother refused personal service by a process server for nearly a month since the filing of this case. So some of my facts are a little bit old, but the relief is still the same. Blake should be with his father. He should be granted temporary sole legal custody and physical custody, and the court should set an expedited hearing for this matter on those issues.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Schuman.
Now, this judge is usually fair, and this guy on the bottom, he's smart for getting a lawyer. So you know what? We're gonna give him a cheer.
Mate, what's your response?
Your Honor, both of my children have lived with me from birth since until Gerald and Zoe moved to Quincy in April. And Gerald could have contacted me at any time to ask about Blake. He has not done so. He has messaged me regarding other things, but not any concern for Blake. I've expressed my concerns to CPS concerning my daughter. She took adult toys out of our bedroom, and that didn't happen just once. It's happened on multiple occasions. When I talked to my daughter, there was no support from Gerald.
Wait. Whoa. Her daughter took adult toys from her bedroom, and she's gonna blame it on the dad? Guys, are you hearing this? Absolute clown world.
Or any concerns regarding the fact that she had adult toys in her room. From then on, she started anywhere that Gerald went besides work. She was with him. He would go into her room without knocking as she was changing her clothes.
Please. You hear that, guys?
There was rumors going around at school. And I talked with Gerald about those rumors.
Gee, I wonder who started them, guys, right? I wonder who started any rumors about the ex doing things to his daughter. Gee, who could that have been, right?
And he was not concerned with them at all. He just kind of blew those concerns off. I had a friend named Shayna over that was visiting. She witnessed Zoe rubbing her feet on her father's legs, in between his legs.
Listen to this.
Up her chest and in her stomach. And on his stomach. And the only time that he said anything to her was when she put her feet in his face. And she kept moving closer down so that she could rub on him more.
Please.
Shayna got my attention to this, and I witnessed it. When I stood up, I asked him why he was letting her do this and that he should not be letting her do that.
Ms. Shoemate, you had made a referral to CPS, but they did not investigate. Is that correct?
Correct. Well,
Okay.
they said they investigated, but there was not a true investigation on any.
They did not substantiate any.
Oh, because they didn't find anything. It wasn't a true investigation. Okay, guys, please. Yeah.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
What a terrible excuse for a human being. White out. What's up, man?
I think it's it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Anything else that you'd like to tell me?
I have tried to make contact with my daughter, Zoe. Anytime that I contact her, She tells me that she doesn't want anything to do with me.
Gee, I wonder why, right?
She has called me names. That she's, only listening to her father.
Good.
That Gerald's girlfriend is going to be her new mother. And I have all those text messages that when they move from where they are currently staying at in a camper, they are buying a house, and they're doing that after the divorce. When
See, you guys hear that? They're gonna buy a house after he divorces me, right?
How dare you?
She's just mad. She's just mad because he moved on. He has a new girlfriend. He probably moved into a camper, so he can save money in the divorce. So he's probably staying, I don't know, in like an RV or something for now, right? Either they're like selling the house or doing something. Maybe he's staying at his friend's house in an RV. But then he's already met a new chick. They're going to move on and buy a house. And this chick is upset.
So that I can't get the house. There has been an occasion where Colton, Gerald's oldest son, was at our house, and Jerry was rubbing and pushing himself up on Zoe.
Now they're trying to say that the son was doing it too? Please!
And that he slapped Zoe across the face. I did tell CPS that.
And let me guess, they didn't find anything, right? Huh.
And I have text messages from Colton stating that.
Thank you.
I have.
Well, what the court's going to do on a temporary basis, it does sound, court does note that the children were enrolled in Quincy, apparently, although Blake was enrolled in Lakeview since the beginning of his schooling. So there's some issues, obviously, there. Parties did separate in March of 2024. What I'm going to do, it does appear based upon the pleadings and what's been filed in this matter, that the status quo was with the children in the plaintiff's care. The court is going to maintain the status quo. The court will grant the motion, place the children in the plaintiff's custody at this time on a temporary basis. Court will order support, and the defendant will have to pay support consistent with the child support formula and guidelines, and defendant will have standard parenting time. Mr. Shoemate, what that means is that the defendant has parenting time with the child that's in your care. Well, with both of the children, she'll have on an alternating weekend basis, one midweek per week, as well as alternating holidays and et cetera. So you'll have to make sure that that's accomplished, sir. And
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I have had Blake since the separation. This is not a case of him going back into Gerald's care. I have had him.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, hold on. I don't need to take any testimony from parties. That's going to be the order of the court. The court does, we'll have to address that later when we can have an evidentiary hearing, but it appears that based upon the enrollment, et cetera, of the kids in the school, that it would show that the child was in that particular locale. So the court will continue that. The court does note that the defendant moved to Vicksburg, apparently, which is outside of any of the school districts where the children had resided. So that will be the order of the court. And Ms. Ballas, you can submit under a 7-day notice of entry.
I'd be happy to do that. Can I ask a further clarification?
No, we're done. That's
good.
You can ask clarification, but go ahead.
How soon should the children be returned to plaintiff?
Good.
Well, they should be returned immediately. So I say
Forthwith.
tonight at 6:00 p.m.
Good.
Thank you.
Right there, guys. I told you this judge is fair. Right there, guys. Right there. Well, the daughter wants nothing to do with her, so.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
See? And that guy, he was smart. He didn't say much. Now, guys, buckle in for this, dude. Oh, boy. Look at this. Guys, this chick, she's a non-custodial parent. And she takes the kid. She just takes a kid and runs. Look at that.
File.
So
oh, there he is. The motion is actually.
Kershaw versus Waters.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to find the file. All right.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Waters. Welcome.
Good
Ms.
morning.
Kershaw. Ms. Kershaw, welcome.
Greg, I don't know, man. Who has a bunch of plastic dongs just chilling in the house? And guys, this judge, yeah, we had to be careful with this one, cause beta commits here, you know. Yeah, Jameson, you're right.
Good to see you again. Hope everything's going well.
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, you didn't show up at did you show up? I don't think you showed up the last hearing, Mr. Waters. We just had one a few weeks ago, but it didn't really have much to do with you. It had to do with some unfortunate situations with court filings and stuff. In any event, we're here in the matter of Kershaw versus Waters, case number 15-06716DS. From what I can tell of your filing, sir, because I mean it's thick, but it's all over the board. I take it the child is with Miss Kershaw right now?
Yep, I haven't seen my daughter all summer long.
Okay. Ms. Kershaw, in what aspect and what auspices do you maintain custody of the child?
There you go. There you go.
Why do you have this kid? And she froze. Because you, from what I can tell, maintain sole legal and sole physical custody of this child.
I have since 2018, correct.
So it doesn't cost.
Yes, I know. I've read the file. The file gave me more information than your filing. Your filing just needed to contain a little bit more concise of the point of what happened and why the child went over to mom's. That's kind of, I pieced it together. I think it's a Child Protective Services case that got involved, and then you were not substantiated.
Yeah, well, she went to her mother's for the weekend and then Mother's Day weekend, which obviously she has parenting time with her on that weekend.
Right.
And she was supposed to be back Monday, and we let her stay till Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay, again, Ms. Kershaw, now that you're unfrozen, the question stands. Can you hear me still?
Yes, I can hear you.
On what authority and what auspices are you maintaining custody of this child?
She's refusing to go back to her dad's. And when I had contacted the law enforcement, I've contacted CPS because I didn't know what to do in this case because I can't physically make her go to her.
Child Protective Services unsubstantiated whatever allegedly happened. So they said nothing happened. He has sole legal and sole physical custody at this point.
Look at that, guys.
I understand
he has
that.
Sole custody. And she took the kid away from him. Look at that, man. Look at that.
But I can't make her physically go back. She won't get out of the car. She won't go home.
You might want to tell her it's a current court order that she follows. If she does not, Mr. Waters has the right to apply for parental kidnapping charges against you.
Yep, look at that.
Well, I'm not holding her at her will, and if she says that if she goes home, then she's just gonna run away, and I'd rather not have her on the streets until we could figure out an agreement. I get that.
And Mr. Waters, why would she not want to return to your home?
I have no idea. See, came out and they did their investigation on the accusations that were said by Miss Kershaw and my daughter, and we've all been cleared. So,
have you talked with her since?
Who, Madeline?
Yes.
I've talked to her a few times. Yes.
And what is
you know what's funny? For as much as a lot of these 304s lie, guys, they aren't even good liars, right?
She's saying? Why is she telling you she won't come back?
She hasn't said that she won't come back at all to me.
I suggest you give her a call. At this point in time, I'm going to enforce the court orders absent any motion otherwise to change custody, which I do not have before me. I don't have a motion to change. I don't have a motion to change custody or parenting time or anything. I have to enforce the orders as they currently are, which is he has sole legal and sole physical custody. If she gets harmed, you have no ability to make a decision at the hospital.
Look at that.
Ma'am, he has sole legal custody, so you don't even have authority making
that, and school starting soon. So
yeah, and she's got to get
her enrolled in school.
75 days of school last year.
She has MRSA infection.
No, she was never tested positive for it. She never had no source.
She has a doctor's note that said she has MRSA.
Okay, well, but that is not a lab tested result, Brandon. You can't just look.
Who else would have gotten a test? I don't have any of this before me.
In my house,
please don't talk over one another.
I didn't know about this court hearing. They never served me my court papers. His wife had said something to Madeline about it, and I had called the courthouse.
All right. Right now, I am granting an order to enforce the current parenting time, and the police will assist if necessary. Most of the time, Mr. Waters, so that you understand, they will not do much to place a child in a car.
Yep.
But this might give the child an important. I suggest you speak with the child so that that's not necessary, both of you.
Yep.
If there is a motion in the future to change custody or parenting time, this court will address it appropriately, but with no indication about what's going on other than, like I said, I had to piece it together. No offense, Mr. Waters, but your motion was all over the board.
Yep.
You threw the kitchen sink in, but you know, I tried to read about the rest of the house.
Yeah, you should have got a lawyer, you moron. Uh-oh. Mauser Cat says, I once dated a woman, and her daughter told me I hate my mom. I kept dating this woman and found out you kept dating her after that? Shoot, man. You kept dating her after that, dude? No way. Dude, you should have smashed, right? Hold on, guys. You should have smashed, right? The first night. You just smashed, right? You should have smashed and just done this.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
That's what you do to a single mom's, guys. You just smash, throw the smoke bomb, disappear into the mist. You know what I'm saying?
I have a lot of paperwork on everything.
Yeah, but you just kind of threw it together and stapled it, and basically I tried to figure it out. All I can piece together is that CPS was involved. The child went over to her house during some investigation. The investigation puttered out, and it showed nothing. And now the child is obviously refusing to return. But, ma'am, again, there is no legal authority for you to hold this child. The child needs to go back to the school the child will be at. And if somebody wants to file a motion in the future to change custody, we'll address it at that point in time. But I need information in a little bit more succinct manner and what is going on than me having to piece together. What we're really here for is return of the child and enforcement of the current court order.
Yeah, and I can get
more pieces to it if I was able to respond to the motion.
Well, maybe you file a motion in the future. Maybe you file a motion in the future, Ms. Kershaw. But right now, I have to enforce the current court order, which is what I will do.
Regardless of what's going on in Mr. Waters' home.
Well, bottom line, I don't know what's going on. I have CPS who investigated Mr. Waters' home and said nothing's wrong with his home.
Okay, well, they did have an open case for a while and had to make.
It's closed. They closed it. They closed it at the end of June.
They still had an open case because they found minor things wrong. And
I've read the one of the things that was in the thing, although some of the pages were upside down. In reading the CPS report, they found nothing. They did not substantiate anything, and they did it on June 28th. That case has been closed. Once the case is closed, custody goes back to the way it was. Okay.
And
So
what
I've
happens
had
if she
CPS
does?
investigate, and they have the
So
lowest
see,
burden
I
in the
was
law. If they
going
think there is a
through.
problem, really, again, you're going to talk all over me. Okay. All right. I'm enforcing the order. Have a good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, you
Thank
too,
you.
good. Thanks. When does she need to be home by?
You need to follow the court order. If it's your weekend, it's your weekend. But if it's not your weekend, now.
It's not my weekend, so he can
Okay. He
come
needs to
get her today.
go come get her. Yes.
I'll go
And then
get her right now.
then you blame me. It's the
So
court
how
enforcing
does
its
that
current
work?
court order.
So
I'm
how
not
does that work when I have a PPO order against her and I
Yeah.
I saw that you have a PPO and no contact. What do you normally do with pickup and drop offs? She obviously has parenting time.
I just got the PPO order before when all this was going on.
Normally, enforcement of a parenting time order does not violate a personal protection order. This
Gotcha.
child is old. This child is old enough to walk from a house to a car.
Correct.
He's not
So,
grown enough to separate our issues from co-parenting to his own personal issues.
all right.
I will be on my way to go get my daughter.
Can I request a front of the court investigation?
You need to file the appropriate paperwork to do so. Like I said, the only thing I'm here on, and that I had to piece together, was enforcement of the current court order, because the filing that I had was all over the board. So I had to piece together what might have even happened, because it's not straightforward. If you want a custody evaluation, you have to file the appropriate form of paperwork to have custody. All we're here on right now, and I kind of figured that's the way this was going to go, was that you two were going to throw stuff at me during the hearing that the court doesn't even know about.
Well, I didn't get a chance to respond because I was never. How can I get his PPO order sent to my apartment, but I never got the copy of this motion? Like, what would have happened?
Oh my God.
If she never said anything to Madeline about it. Like, I would have missed it. And like, where did you guys send my papers? And I kindly asked his wife that, and she won't respond.
What's your address?
You know my address. You sent it.
Hold it, guys.
Is
the address on 6th Street?
No, I updated all my information online because I decided to move back to Kentwood. It was a better opportunity. I updated my information online.
Okay, well,
Mrs.
this was
Waters
your.
has been here.
What online did you update it with?
The postal office in the front of the court, and I even wrote a letter.
Okay, well, we're gonna go off air so that.
Damn! Look at that, guys. Look at that, man. Kept the kid, and it's not, and he has full sole legal custody, guys. These chicks are evil. Now, guys, let's see here. What time is it? Okay, where are we at here? Give me a second. Guys, let's just switch gears here. That's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to switch gears. Let's switch gears.
That's the sound of the police.
Hey, guys, let me see here. Let me pull this up here. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Let's go here. Now, guys, this one, you might see this one on the second channel, guys. Let me switch up the ambiance here. Where are we? There we are.
Got to, because I gotta protect my dog.
That's fine. Somebody should have protected him when he was in jail for them 7 months, calling hungry and stuff. Nobody was saying nothing. Somebody should have been protecting him then. But he get out here in these streets and everybody want to give him drugs and shit like it's cool.
Let go of my shirt.
So please, keep this recording. Maybe you could put this
Look,
in.
she has his shirt and won't let go.
Movie too.
Now, this to protect me because I'm finna pull off.
That's fine.
I'm trying to drive
That's fine.
I don't got nothing to do with
All this you doing, I really hope these people gonna have your back in the end. Because you already know shit gonna backlash.
This ain't about nobody else but me moving around.
You move.
So he was in jail. She was answering his calls, probably putting money on his books, right? And she thought he was gonna get out. And that nug was gonna be loyal. So you guys know how much money that she probably spent on this dude, guys.
City boy! City boy!
Oh man.
Moving on.
That's it.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let go my shirt.
You can move on.
All right, so what is we doing this for? Why you
Get
got
out
my
of
shirt
the
right
car so I can talk.
No, don't get out the car. He shouldn't have even rolled the window down. Why?
I'm trying to leave. You're holding.
Guys, David, Gregory, Mauser Cat, hey Daniel, what's up, man? War Skull, Steve, other Steve. What do I always say, guys? If they put their hands on you, do what? Right? What do we always say on this channel? If they put their hands on you, do what? If they key your car, do what? If they won't leave your house, do what? Guys, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, because you know what I always say, right? Right? Thank you, David. Press charges. If she won't leave your house, press charges. If she puts her hands on you, press charges. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This...
It's mind your business, because this doesn't have anything to do with you. You don't even have to say nothing to me.
I'm trying to pull off now.
You like
It's what I'm telling you.
exactly. Come on, get out.
You know what I'm saying? You involved in
Get out. Get
Come
out.
top.
Man, watch out. Watch out. You already done fucked up.
It's not about you. Yeah. Fuck. I'm ready for this old ass fucking Nike shirt. Get the fuck out so I can talk some
Look at
sense into
that.
you.
Talking mess.
Did you pay your probation officer today? Did you pay your probation officer today?
Uh-oh, he's driving off.
On June 27, 2023, an officer in Florida received a call regarding
An officer in Florida.
an assault. Upon arrival, the defendant claimed that her boyfriend of 2 years had struck her across the face with an...
She said he hit her. Look at that. Dude, this is not the most 304 thing we've ever seen, dude. Look at this. Raymond, what's going on, man? Wilhelm's here. What's going on? Why is it every time Wilhelm shows up, foolishness starts? Oh, man. Guys, don't ever roll down the window. Okay? Don't ever get out the car. Don't let her in your house. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Mauser Cat says 20 years ago an ex spit on me. I went to the cops and they laughed me at the station. Yeah. Well, here, Mauser Cat, Gregory, David. You guys remember what I said? I honestly think, so since they legalized pot, that was a way to get easy arrests, right? But now, Steve says she gave me the hawk to him. So now they need to make up for the lack of arrests. So they're arresting 304s for things that they usually didn't arrest them for. DV, disorderly conduct, public intoxication,
an open hand. She stated that the incident occurred out of camera view. However, the officer did not observe any visible marks or obvious injuries where she claimed to have been struck.
Of course not.
The officer documented the scene and took a statement from the defendant. Later that evening,
Ultimate MGTOW, what's up, my brother?
Officers made contact with the boyfriend, who was the alleged suspect.
Hey guys, for all you guys who don't know, who might be new, I have a whole channel that's dedicated to 50 and 304s, guys. Right? 50 and 304s is my channel. Now, I do a live on this channel where we laugh at the chicks getting power bombed by the cops. But guys, I have a separate channel for 50 and 304s. So I'm gonna drop the link right here for you guys. So make sure you go over there and sub, guys. I go live over here on Fridays. Guys, I have a whole bunch of videos that cover just this type of content of chicks getting tased and pepper sprayed. All of that, guys. Now, guys, by the end of the year, I will move everything 50 and 304s over to the 50 and 304s channel. So probably the end of the year will be the last time that you see 50 50 and 304s over here, unless it's something absolutely like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, here we go. Where were we?
He provided video evidence of the incident, which was reviewed by the officers. The video did not corroborate the defendant's account, showing no assault taking place.
Grab this shit.
Based on the lack of physical evidence and the video provided, here is what happened next.
I know, but we're just okay. So we are going to place you under arrest for burglary with battery. All right, just
look at that cop, guys. Look at that female cop. Look at that cop.
Lesbian. Go ahead and set it down. Burglary with battery. Yep. She's just going to put you under arrest. Yep. Put your hands behind your back.
A burglary. It's battery.
Burglary. So you.
They're arresting her.
It's time.
Let's go.
My leg is already messed up. No, it's here. Okay. Take your, like you're praying, hon. Like you're praying.
Palms together.
Oh wait. Is that more comfortable for you than putting them? Huh? Yes.
Then your palms together like that.
Okay, let's try it. Is that way? Like this? I don't know, guys.
Guys, this is post 2020 policing. Oh, can we gently put these handcuffs on you? Right? Because if this was a guy. Man, shoot.
Burglary, battery?
I'll explain in just a second.
She said burglary, battery? Battery, you moron.
Oh my God. So he's basically.
There was video footage of it, and it's not up to him. Like I said, so I explained to you yesterday, right? When it's dating and domestic violence, right? There's no, oh, I want to press charges, I don't want to press charges, right? Okay, you guys have a domestic relationship, so.
Yeah, and guys, here. Guys. The FNS fought for all this, we need to see DV people, these horrible, evil men, they're all DVing us. So when a call goes out for DV, someone has to go to jail.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
But guess what? They forgot that more often, women initiate physical abuse more than men. You know what I'm saying? Guess what?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
You played yourself, because now oftentimes they're going to jail. Oops.
And I explained that to you yesterday. So, but I guess you wanted to keep calling and try and drop the charges, but there were no charges to be dropped. So.
I didn't keep calling.
Well, you called my partner and then you called the police department.
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything in your bag or anything like that?
No, but can I put my AirPod up? I need it.
Okay, we can do that. Do you want to search your bag or you want me to do it?
Oh, oops, that's a race card,
isn't it?
isn't
You want me to do it?
Let me search her. Okay, could you
Sounds good.
explain
Yeah, you search the bag, show her, just in case it's.
Sounds good. So, whenever he was in the car, right?
Now, she looks like one of those chicks who says she's a nurse, but she's actually a nurse's aide. So she cleans bedpans and wipes booty holes. And I'm a nurse. No, you're not a nurse.
You kind of explained it yesterday, but the way you explained it to me didn't exactly add up, right? So when you reached into his cousin's car,
yep,
okay, and you put your hands on him, right? You unlawfully entered that car,
yep,
which is burglary, and then you also battered him while doing so. So it's burglary with battery. Does that make sense?
There you go. You just can't go around doing what you want.
Okay. And I mean, there's also videos talking about you saying stuff about just wanting to call the cops because he wasn't going to apologize for everything. So.
Yeah, because he literally drove off while I was standing.
I get that, but I mean.
But you wouldn't let him go.
So that's why I said that. I wanted an apology. Like, you can just drive off with somebody right there.
I get
I'm
you.
already in pain.
All right.
If you.
Are all the medications?
Dude, man, he has 1776 tattooed on his forearm, and then he has "We the People" on the other. That's actually pretty dope, dude. This cop tattooed there. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, look. He has 1776, and then he has "We the People." That's cool, man.
Can I call my mom?
You've been cool. We can do that in a second.
Or my sister.
If you don't mind me asking, what are these
More
for?
still says she looks like Barney. No, she looks like Grimace, guys. Grimace. McDonald's. Oh, hey guys, put a 1 if you've seen Death to Smoochie. Guys, this movie's so awesome. One of the most underrated films of all time. If you guys haven't seen Death to Smoochie yet, this movie is great, man. This movie is Robin Williams' greatest movie he's ever done. I don't care what anyone says. Robin Williams, they literally let him be. They let him just go buck wild in this movie. Man, this was great. What a good movie, man. Anyways, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna watch that this weekend. So, where were we?
Which one?
All of them.
Certainly, it's for depression and anxiety, PTSD.
Oh, please. Oh, guys, why is it that all these chicks say that they have depression, anxiety, and PTSD, right?
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught.
Okay. Well, let me
I feel like my whole life is ending.
Hey, guys, they don't think that this is like a pharmaceutical push. You know what I'm saying? Let's just tell all these psychiatrists and psychologists to tell all these knuckleheaded chicks, that they have, anxiety and PTSD. What traumatic stress, what trauma is giving them PTSD? Clown world.
That is to make me go to sleep.
Okay.
Can I put these in front of me or?
We're going to keep them behind you.
Yeah, I have heart failure and it's like, I would rather them be in front of me.
We will move them in just a second, okay?
Could you get my AirPods?
There it is, guys.
Oh, I need 2 arms. I got fake knees and a rod up my back and 2 torn rotator cuffs.
Okay.
Out of there?
I get you.
That's for my blood sugars.
I get you. I just got to...
Dang, this chick is all messed up. She has all these pills. She said she has heart failure. And she said she has diabetes, too. Man.
Check to make sure you don't have anything in there you're not supposed to. Oh, there's your taser. I found it.
Yep. It's pepper spray in there, too.
I got you. Is Joe going to take that? What? Taser and the pepper spray.
Why not?
All right, cool. We'll just keep it in her bag.
That's crazy. You're probably about to be out of a job. Why did you lie to me?
Otherwise, you wouldn't have met up with me.
I would have met up with you. No.
If I told you you were going to be arrested, you would have met up with me.
How can I lie?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never had that happen where I say.
From the job.
Well,
You said you've been dog bit before?
I'm sorry.
You've been dog bit before?
Who?
You?
Dog bitten.
Yeah, you said you were dog bit yesterday
No,
to.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
oh, not by you guys, but that was when I was in foster care. I get it now, yeah. That was like a long time ago.
Not an officer.
I thought you were saying an officer. No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood you then.
At least she's having fun, guys, right?
Joe will take all these too, right?
Yeah, they're prescribed to her, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is that, wait, the burglary is for going inside of his car?
Yes. Right,
Yeah,
so he told you multiple times, don't come in the car, even when you were reaching inside the car, and he was telling you.
In his car, that is my godbrother.
But the registered owner of the vehicle is saying, get out of the car. Yeah. Yeah, you were in the car, he didn't want you in the car, and you battered somebody while you were in the car. So, does that make sense? She's all clear, everything? Cool. All right. We can do that when we get to the jail. It'll just make it easier. Or do it on the way to the jail. Jail's right down the road.
Go on that
So,
side?
yeah, we can go on this side.
Put the cup in the front?
Yep, we can do that. So we'll move them to the front for you.
Fresh off of work.
I was gonna come get you from work earlier, but
I told you where
I didn't think it was a good idea because I didn't want to leave everybody else.
I'm sorry. Oh no, you don't gotta worry about
we're
that.
just making sure.
When I have another charge, oh no, I didn't even want these.
What a mess.
Okay.
Here, just go ahead and take a seat.
Easy if you're going butt first and slide kind of back. You good? Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Based on the lack of physical evidence and the video provided, the officers arrested and charged the defendant with battery and burglary. Do you think that was enough punishment due to her lying to get her boyfriend arrested? Or were the cops too lenient?
What about the biscuits, Governor? Oh man. All right, let's see. Let's look at this one next. Oh, guys. Look at this chick, dude. Now, so we won't watch the whole thing because we can see it. Let's look at this.
On March 31st, 2024,
yeah, we can.
Police responded to a call about an intoxicated woman that had just crashed her electric vehicle.
Look at this.
Were you by yourself? Yeah. Are you hurt at all? No.
Hey, this is like the final boss of 304s, dude. This chick is like the chaos god of 304s right here, dude. Look at this chick. Oh.
Hey, Barbie. Can we get some info from you real quick?
Yes.
These tattoos, she has tattoos on her face. Look at that.
No, it's a mouse.
You left it at your house?
My uncle owns all that. My uncle owns all that.
Look at how drunk she is.
My uncle? Hey, John Burry owns all that. My uncle owns all y'all.
Jesus.
Hey! Man, we roosters.
Oh no, I just gave the camera. Found it.
All these people's efforts because of one stupid tatted up 304. And guys, I don't mind some tattoos on chicks, like small ones, but if she looks like a copy of friggin' X-Men from 1992, dude, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going with her. I'm going with her. I don't want all of them. Then we roosters.
How old are you? Where you at?
38 years old.
38?
38. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass woman. 38. 27. 22.
Alright, can you give me a quick signature right here?
Yes.
In that box. Shannon, this is just saying that you're not injured, okay?
You seen that though, right?
Shannon.
You seen that? You seen that though, right?
Alright, so just saying you're not injured, you want to go get transported by an ambulance.
But never. I mean, she. Babe, we roosters. We got a whole left leg.
Do you guys have a ID?
I got a whole ID. I got a whole driver license and everything, baby.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know. You don't know.
No, I said I know. I got it.
No, you don't know. You being weird.
Was it Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon.
She's saying someone else. is being weird. Okay.
A pot smoking slut.
Look at all these tattoos, guys. Look at this.
Go, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon, can you tell me what happened?
My name is Shannon. I didn't do shit.
Okay, well, you crashed into something.
I didn't crash into nothing. They wanted me. I crashed into nothing.
Not that I can see.
Yeah. What I crashed into, baby? Nothing. Baby. Baby.
If I could just have you, when we do, have you come down here at the next intersection and block the eastbound turn lane so that nobody can turn east on General
I ain't never fought with you, baby.
We'll just let that.
Hey, I ain't crashing into this shit, baby.
Now, if this was a guy, guys, this has been going on for over 3 minutes. You know, if this was a guy, they just dragged him out of there by now.
Yeah.
26 just let me know when they're down there.
They heard arguing, and then her like here just sitting in the roadway yelling, arguing with somebody, which is going to be this person, that person.
Okay, so she crashed.
2024, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I literally still want to work. No matter. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
They called in for disturbance because she's out here in the middle of
I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with what?
I have nothing to do with whatever is going on. She told me, she said, oh, yo, I have nothing to do with that. So we told them, I already know what's going on over here.
What's going on? I just asked the question. You said you know what's going on. I don't know.
I know what's going on. They don't like this food over here, and that's fine. So I'm gonna go home.
Well, you can't drive this.
You can't drive. That's fine. So you wanna park it up here, baby?
No, you're not driving it.
I'll park it. No, look right there. No, look right here.
Well, that's somebody's driveway.
Oh.
You can't park it there. You can't drive this.
I'm down.
You just come in.
I'm down for Dewey if you can do FSEs.
And you come, just step out real quick, like get off of whatever this is.
I'm gonna pull it over and get off it, but I'm not being arrested by anything.
Nobody said you were arrested.
No, I know it wasn't. Huh? I got all this shit on here too.
Oh,
I got real shit recorded too. Yeah. What? I got all that recorded shit too. I got all my shit recorded too.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Well, come on, let's go here, baby.
What's your name?
I'm Shannon Nicole.
So
Shannon Nicole. Africa, right over here?
So Shannon.
Yeah.
I just asked if you could step out of whatever this is. No, this isn't being moved.
They got me.
Can we try to move this? Yeah. Pull it down?
Make sure he's okay with that. That you're okay with that.
Oh, is that where that rental? Because I'm looking, there's a rental. That's where this is.
Oh, it's a fucking rental? Oh my God, it's Sheila's time on. Time on. It's my kid's time on.
I wasn't asking you time on.
My son had a headache.
Okay, I'm
so
not
I
asking you
took my son headache. Yeah, in Janie Gardens. Yeah, the headache. That's gonna
Southbound.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Yeah, what kind of confrontation?
What you gonna do about that? Yeah, and
what, you gave your son time?
Shannon.
Okay.
Hey, Shannon, we're going to try to move this over to the side.
Whatever you gotta do.
Of course, her name is Shannon, right?
I don't give a fuck about it. I got a lawyer. Hey, listen, Derek Bird, you know Derek Bird? You know Derek Bird? Hey, you know Derek Bird? Derek Bird is my uncle. Derek Bird is my uncle. Yeah, because I'll beat you up. Because I saw I'll beat your ass on the real streets. Nigga, I'll do your ass in, ho. On God. Derek Bird is my...
What is wrong with this chick? Does she have a Jordan tattoo right there?
uncle, bro. He'll do your ass in. On God. Derek Bird. You know Derek Bird? Oh, do you know Derek Bird? You know Derek Bird? Okay.
Yeah.
What a...
Hey, hey,
she fell.
No, I'm good. But listen. Hey, Derek Bird.
It's about time.
It's time!
Look at that.
Yeah, hey.
Dude, what does her tramp stamp say? Hold on.
Derek Bird.
What does her tramp stamp say?
Yeah, hey.
clap. Certified skeezing.
Derek Bird, buy them more, baby. Derek Bird, baby. But you got that shit on my phone though. But you got that shit on my phone though.
Shut up.
Alright, Shannon, face here. Alright, do you have anything that's gonna stick me or poke me?
What the fuck you think, ho? Asshole, find it. Find it, ho. Dirty ass bitch. Ain't got shit on you, I'm not a bad ass girl.
No one said you
I'm not bad.
You're upset with us.
Oh, and now with the tears.
No, I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that?
Worst close and certified burn to pee. Oh man, this is certified high five, right, guys?
I'm not bad. I'm not a bad girl, bro.
No, we're not saying
Why
you
you being mean to me?
Of course, guys. All these chicks go from
I hope you die of AIDS, ho.
to all of a sudden.
Please let me talk to you. I'm so sorry for coming at you wrong. I'm so sorry for being disrespectful. Please just let me talk to you. I'm so sorry for being a dumbass bitch.
Being mean to you.
What the fuck you?
You're being mean to us.
Yo, you just searched me, bro.
That's all I'm doing is searching you. That's it.
Look at me.
I would never do you dirty, bro.
I believe you.
Shannon, look at me.
I never do you no wrong. I'm not a bad girl.
No one said you were, Shannon.
I promise. I don't look at me. Look at me. Like I had nothing on you. I'm a fucking bartender, bro.
I gotta clip this, guys. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get a lot of clips off of this chick.
Why are y'all doing me dirty? Why y'all hurting me? Enslaving me and enslaving me.
Alright, Shannon, you gotta take a seat.
Step in the car, please. Watch your step, okay?
Why would y'all do me like this?
You need some. Here, lift this leg up. I'll go there.
Yep, gotcha.
I gotta get my makeup.
There you go. Come on, take a seat.
I'm trying.
You're good. We
I'm trying, bro.
We're just helping you. We're just helping, okay? That's it. There we go. Alright, Shannon.
Nothing wrong.
Sit up.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong.
Alright, Shannon. I'm gonna pull it. Shannon! Shannon! Hey, Shannon, can you listen to me for a second? Shannon! Alright, hey, Shannon, I just want to let you know what you're being arrested for.
I don't know.
Hey, Shannon! Can I talk to you for a second? Shannon, I'm just letting you know you're being arrested for disorderly intoxication, okay?
No,
Okay? I'm just...
I can't love me.
I know you love me, alright?
Guys, of course she has kids, right?
Okay, good.
It's gonna be a long ride to the station. Turn the music up. Guys, we got every other city we go. Every other video. Everywhere I go, I see the same hoes.
There's the key to that.
Who remembers that song? Every other city we go.
Shannon was charged with...
Look at that. Look at that chick right there, dude. Look at that.
possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, as well as disorderly intoxication.
Damn, look at that, guys. All right, so let's see if we can do one more, guys. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, let's do this one. This one's been on the list for a while. Okay. Oops. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. I'd appreciate that.
I get excited and I have to pay money.
Drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
On January?
Legs up. Let's go.
Have we seen this one yet?
The downstairs.
Do you leave a image zoom in on it?
Yeah, we've seen the other.
I get excited and I have to pay money.
Well, what you just did was just ridiculous.
I am a criminal justice major.
Of course she is. Of course she is, right? I said crash out, Keisha.
2023. Police responded to a major car accident where an intoxicated lady had rear-ended a vehicle that was stopped at a stoplight.
Damn.
They'll be shocked how she reacts later in the video.
They went up 2 lanes, shut down for now. Man, what's going on?
The car stopped in front of me and
A car stopped in front of her. Guys, come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Come on, guys. Come on. Guys, women in a... It's like all women are... Accountability is to women what peanuts are to people who have a peanut allergy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where the car went at and it caused me to cause this accident.
She's so drunk. Guys, what do you think she's been drinking, put in the chat? And guys, what do you think her blood alcohol level is, right? What do you think think it is? I think it's like 0.29.
Man, what's going on?
The car stopped in front of me, and I don't know where the car went at, and it caused me to cause this accident. I was on my way home.
Okay, can you get out of the way?
Yeah, I was on my way home.
Okay.
And it was like fall, of course, and I stopped. And it was a car here. It was a guy that was here just helping me, and I don't know what.
Was that a Suzuki Samurai? Look at that.
It was a guy that.
Look at that Samurai. Look at that. When was the last time you guys saw one of those? Look at that Samurai. Huh. That's not a tracker. No, that's a Samurai. Look at that, man. Hold on, guys. I used to have one of those back in the day. Suzuki. Uh-oh. Am I going to start on cars, guys? Yeah, look at that, guys. You remember these? The Suzuki Samurai. Yeah. There's one that's right down the way from me. This guy has one in like perfect condition. So yeah, these things did 0 to 60 in 2 weeks, dude. But the one down the way from me is green. It actually looks just like this one here. The same wheels and everything, you know? So but guys, actually they have they kept it going because they call it the Jimny, right? And the newer ones are nice, man. Look at that. Guys, I was in Iceland and I saw these things driving around. That's cool, man. I drive one of these. Look at that. Anyways, I digress.
I was here just helping me, and I don't know what happened to him. But
guy helping you?
Oh, there he goes.
Okay,
all right. Car in front of me.
Stay over there.
It was like a car in front of me. I don't know what happened to the car in front of me that stopped in front of the brakes.
Okay. All right. You have your ID on you, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
What's your name? 28. You need EMS? Ma'am, do you need EMS?
No.
17 Bravo, November, India,
I'm
black
just
Chevy.
up on my leg. I don't know. But.
How you doing? Hey, sir, I wanted you to stay over there because I don't want you to get hit by a car. What's up?
Now, who's the simp who stopped to help her out, right? Dude, you simp.
Here I come to save the day.
Clown world.
You know what happened to the car that was in front of me?
That's the car
I
there.
was stopping the stop on the red light, and she just came and hit us.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's your credit card. Are you hurt?
I'm not hurt, but I got my 2 kids. I don't know.
Okay, how old are you?
They're 9 and 14.
Oh, no. She said, this is a guy who stopped to help me. This is the guy she hit. No, guys, this isn't the guy who stopped to help her. This guy was in the car that she hit.
14?
Yeah, I was
okay.
going to call the
All right, you want EMS to come out? Check him out?
Yeah, please.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, can you do me a favor? I want to get everyone out of the roadway here.
Okay.
So, can we move this one? Yeah, I got one thing at a time. Let's all get over there. Ma'am, can you guys stay over there?
Yeah, but I really don't remember seeing him in front of me.
Do you have your ID on you? You have your ID on you?
Yeah.
License. Real quick, where was she at? Was she in the driver's seat? Was she the driver?
Yeah,
she saw her in the driver's seat?
Yeah. 2 other guys pulled over. They said that she was swerving. I think she's drinking and she was swerving. Okay. We was on the red light and she was coming.
Gotcha. Go get your ID and I'm having EMS come check out the kids. Okay. All right, you can go stand over there for me, please.
This is not it's away from my residence.
I don't know where your residence is.
My cousin said, I called her because we stay in Winter Haven.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it's like 23 minutes away. Could it be because of the accident?
Could the 23 minutes be because of the accident?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The accident you caused?
Because we by Davenport. So I'm not quite sure. It's Davenport and US 27.
It's going to be the driver's exchange of information, okay? It's going to be the case up at the top. It's going to be 869 and it ends with a C, okay?
What a mess.
This is going to be the other driver's information, okay? It's going to be her vehicle down here and her insurance, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to call your insurance with this case number and they'll be able to do any claims or anything like that. You are going to be cited today for careless driving, okay?
But how? When I was at the stop sign.
Well, it's a stoplight.
I was at a stoplight. I didn't run it. I didn't do any of that.
But they were
how
stopped.
am I getting cited?
Because you're the one that didn't stop for them. They were stopped.
I did stop. I was stopped.
You stopped.
You can't pull these lights to
I'm
show
going to.
that I was stopped.
I'm going to.
So before I get cited, ain't these supposed to be investigated first?
Okay, yeah, but that's going to go.
Because at this point, I'm getting cited for something that's not investigated, and then I get cited, and I have to pay money out of pocket. But if I pay this money out of pocket, is it going to be reimbursed?
This is going to be civil court. Ma'am, listen.
That I was stopped.
Ma'am, listen. Then the ticket will be voided if you did stop. But this right here, he has to do his portion of it.
But okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the cameras, if they got cameras here, if you pull these cameras and you see that I was stopped.
All right,
this side.
Dude, look at that. No accountability whatsoever. And yes, she is drooling, Steve.
Let's let him do his portion of it.
But I'm asking you a question.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
I'm just asking you a question.
Okay, but we already
I'm not determining what the protocol going to be. I'm asking you a question.
And I just told you the answer.
No, you didn't tell me because you didn't let me finish asking me my question.
You want to know is if you find out that the video shows that you stopped.
The video shows that I stopped.
Let me talk. If it shows that you stopped, then the ticket will be voided out. But if it shows that you have run it, like we believe you have, or didn't stop, then the ticket is good. Okay. So this is you got to take
Okay, so that means if they look at the camera and they see that I have stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then the ticket would be voided.
Then the ticket would be voided.
Correct.
Okay, so I don't have to pay this until I take it to court, right?
It's due within 30 days. Stop yelling. It's due within 30 days either way.
I'm not yelling.
All right, here, let's go walk over here.
Okay, please.
Okay, what's in pain?
I'm not yelling. My face is in pain.
Okay, well, let's use the airbag.
The officers that came here and they reviewed me and they searched me and I told them that I was in pain. So I don't want you to make it seem like I'm being aggressive because I'm not being aggressive.
All right, here, let's walk over here, please. Okay?
I am in pain.
Come on. You want to grab your?
And I'm hurt.
You want to bring your car and pull behind me? And then come on.
What a mess.
You know, because I don't want you to make it seem like I'm being aggressive because I see how you moving now.
I'm walking right with you, ma'am. Like.
Hello. Yeah, no, stay on the phone with me.
Well, here, go over here. We're gonna go.
The officer said I'm being aggressive.
No, you're not being aggressive. You're just yelling.
It seemed like I didn't stop. Like I wasn't stopped. Because you was on the phone with me.
All right, ma'am, over here. Come over here.
Right?
Come over here.
And I was stopped, right?
All right.
I was stopped before I pulled up. No.
I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you now. So no more. No with her.
Just stay.
Tell her you'll call her back because I'm gonna talk to you.
Listen. Just
okay.
Listen.
Okay. Put the phone down because I'm trying to have a talk with you. Okay. You can put it on here. Put the phone down. Put the speaker on the phone and do whatever you need to.
I'm gonna put it on speaker.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna put it on speaker because she was on the call when
that's fine.
When the accident happened.
Because I'm gonna talk to you real quick. All right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to. I gotta read you something. Okay.
I know you gotta read my Miranda rights.
Correct. Okay. So you already.
And I don't approve of them.
Okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questions if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, I do.
1402. Notate, change of hat, Miranda read. So what happened this evening?
I wish to have an attorney in prison.
Okay, all right. So here's what I'm here for, okay? I'm here right now to do a DUI criminal investigation, suspecting that you may have been under the influence of a controlled substance. Have you taken anything tonight?
I came from a dinner. A birthday dinner, so I was drinking.
Okay.
Oh, she snitched on herself! Yo, you don't tell the officers you were drinking. She's cooked. She's cooked. Guys, look at that. God, she's cooked.
Approximately how much did you have?
I probably had like 2 shots.
2 shots?
2 or 3 shots.
Okay.
Oh, 2 or 3 shots, right? Guys, come on. Come on.
But the lady on the phone is my witness because it was her birthday dinner. When I left from her dinner.
Would you be willing to do a field sobriety exercise?
No.
It's a series of tests that determine if you're fit to operate a motor. Okay, you understand that I have to base off my observations off of what I've seen and everything to make my determination right now. And what I've seen right now, I believe that you are impaired and under the influence.
You under the comparative influence because I had told you that I drunk something.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, do you want to do it?
Guys, here's the thing. If she turns down the test, guys, she's automatically, it's making it worse because now her license is going to be revoked. And someone said that once your license is not suspended, but it's revoked, you got to do the whole process of getting a license all over again.
Field sobriety exercise.
But right, if I told you that I had like 2 shots, and you still want to do the sobriety test, what would that do for me?
Because I need to make sure that you're okay to operate a motor vehicle.
I look, at this point, I don't need to operate a motor vehicle
because you just crashed it, you moron.
I called a resident of my a family member to come pick me up from the residence.
Okay, well we're not there at that point yet. So my thing is right now, if you're going to do the field sobriety exercises.
No, I'm
okay.
not.
Can you put your stuff on the hood of my car, please? Okay. Put your hands behind your turn on. Put your hands behind your back.
There it is.
All right, at this time.
I guess if I do it, they're going to take me to jail either way.
too
if
late
I
now.
do it or I don't do it, they're gonna take me to jail now.
No, ma'am. If you do well on the field sobriety exercise,
I'll do it. If that's the case, I'll do it.
So you now want to do a field sobriety exercise?
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay. I'm not trying to coerce you into it. So you're willing to do it?
It's a coercion.
Okay, then we're not going to do it.
Taking me to jail.
Well, ma'am, you've given me a choice.
If I don't do it, if I do it, listen, Nasha, you are a speaker. They're telling me if I do it, they won't take me to jail if I don't pay.
Well, ma'am, listen to me.
But if I do it and I fail the test, he's hanging up the phone on me now.
Yes, because I'm trying to have a conversation with you and not. Okay, here's the thing.
But that's the law.
No, it's not. So listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying right now, ma'am.
You telling me right now. Listen.
You are.
I'm 39.
39.
I am a criminal justice major.
Okay, cool.
I did criminal justice.
Listen to me.
Look.
So when
put me in handcuffs when I refuse to take the test.
Correct, because based off my observation.
I refuse to take the test. He didn't put me in.
You want to do the field sobriety exercises?
I said, yeah, I do it.
You want to do it right now?
I do it. After I told him, I had some drink.
Okay.
I told him I had some drink. I told him I had some drinks. I told him I had some.
So you're doing, ma'am, you're doing.
Either way I go, I'm going to fail this test.
So you're freely doing this, correct? Ma'am, you're doing this freely?
I'm freely doing this. I'm going to fail it.
Okay.
Right or wrong?
Okay. All right.
Hold on. That's. I want you to get this on camera. So if I agree to do this and I fail, I'm still going. Hold on.
Nope, we're not doing that right now. Face me.
Can you answer my phone?
No, we're not answering your phone.
Can you answer my phone, please?
Ma'am, we're not answering your phone.
I need my witness available.
Your witness is not going to be here. So.
I need my witness available.
Ma'am, are you going to talk to me or not?
Officer.
I'm going to give you one more chance. No, I'm one more chance. Are you going to do the field sobriety exercise? Yes or no?
Okay.
Okay, feet together, arms down to your side. Feet together, arms down to your side. Arms down at your side.
Stay at my side.
Thank you. Okay. Are you sick or are you injured?
No, I'm not.
Are you diabetic?
No, I'm not.
Do you take insulin?
No, I'm not.
Are you wearing contacts?
No, I'm not.
Are there any issues with your knees, backs, or joints?
No, I'm not.
No, you're
No, I'm not.
Okay, do you see
no.
this light?
I want this to be recorded.
It is, ma'am.
That I'm asking for a responsible somebody here.
Okay, do you want to watch?
No.
All right, turn around, put your hands on the book.
Okay.
Turn around, put your hands on.
Okay.
We're not going to play this game.
Are we going to get a 2-for-1 today, guys? I think we are.
It's time!
Let's go!
That's fine. You're not listening to my instructions.
I am listening to your instructions.
No, you're not. You're not listening.
Yes, I am. I am.
You're being belligerent.
I'm how?
Stop moving.
What cuss words have I done?
You're being belligerent.
Belligerent.
Correct.
Am I belligerent, officer? What's your name? Am I being belligerent? I'm not.
The way you're acting, yes, you are.
How?
He's giving you
instructions.
He's giving you instructions. You're not listening.
Okay. Look, I've been waiting.
What? They're perfectly fine. You're laying on them. Stop laying on them.
There's not so tough now, are you?
What are you doing? That's what you're doing.
No. No. I'm not trying to eat off anything. It's been hurting.
Bro, this is not what you're supposed to do.
I'm not trying to. It's pulling on my wrist whenever I lay down. I'm not trying to understand anything.
I need you to step out. Come on, back out. Out.
I'm just trying to get it. You don't have to do that, officer.
No, step out. Step out, please. Step out. Put your hands on your back.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's really hurting my wrist.
Well, what you just did was just ridiculous.
I'm just trying to get it comfortable on my wrist on this side.
Have a seat, please. I'm gonna put you in the seatbelt here. Come on, sit up.
I'm not trying to resist. I'm not trying to do anything.
All right, sit.
I'm not trying to get it comfortable. That's it.
Get in the car.
I'm trying to, officer.
Okay, get in.
I don't need you to be pushing me.
No one's pushing you.
It's hurting.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Nope.
I can't help it. You got my arm.
Stop moving. Lean back. Lean back.
I'm trying to, officer. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or rude. I'm telling you, my arm. It's hurting. It's hurting the way you got my arm.
Stop moving.
I'm not.
You're literally moving.
Okay. I'm moving. I'm moving now because my arm.
Okay. Stay right there, please.
Okay.
Subject tried to slip her cuffs to the front and got stuck.
You got stuck.
I need an officer over here to assist me.
Joan was charged with driving under the influence 0.15 or higher with damage to personal property, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of cannabis, and willfully refusing to sign or accept a summons.
Look at that, guys. Look, Sigma, what's going on, man? Good to see you. With the $2, I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much for the support.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Guys, look, this is one that we're gonna do next week. Let me see. So, guys, this chick right here wants to get rid of her parental rights because she doesn't want to pay child support. The mom, watch this.
During the last 4 years, have you provided any support directly for the children?
As in giving him physically money, no. I am actively searching for an attorney to relinquish my rights fully over to Javi.
Look at
Once
that.
I do that, will I still have to be paying back pay of that $100 a month is paying for? Hey guys,
How pathetic is that, guys? Right? And guys, here's the thing. If a guy tried to do this, they will call him a deadbeat, a loser, but no one's gonna say anything about her clown world.
Yes.
Your Honor, I don't think that this case has any agreements as far as I can tell. So I'll start by calling the mother, Miss Hutchinson.
Yes.
Do both children currently live with Mr. Cuellar?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
This has to be tagged.
And he's the father of both children?
Yes.
And no other person could possibly be the father?
No.
Who believes that, right?
And you weren't married to anybody at the time that either child was born?
Nope.
Are you currently employed at Texas Card House?
Yes.
Are you making $10 an hour plus about $450 in tips per week?
Yes.
Do you have any children outside of this case?
No.
State has calculated child support under guidelines at $634 per month. Would you be in agreement with that amount?
How much did you say?
$634 per month.
I just started this job, so I can't 100% say that. Like I was telling the girl in the other room,
Look at that, guys. I just started this job. I have to pay $600 a month. I can't pay that. Clown world.
I can't 100% say that my rent is $13 a month. I have a car now.
Ma'am, all I asked is if you agree with that amount. Do you agree with that amount?
No.
Yes or no? Okay.
And I think what I heard you starting to say is the reason you don't agree is because you can't afford that with the other bills. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, right now I can't because I've just started this new job. I can't say that we can't bump it up later.
Doesn't
but
matter.
Right now I can't.
Okay. Do you have any insurance available through your employment?
I do. I was gonna go in and talk to them today so I could try to see and put the girls on insurance through them.
Okay, but right now you don't know how much that would cost?
No, I don't.
Yeah, Sin, you're right. She said, I don't want the kids anymore. I don't want anything to do with them. Yep. She's useless. You guys, think about how damaging that it's going to be to those kids. For them to hear their own mother wants nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. Mauser Cap with a $10. I appreciate that. He says, love the channel. Thanks for the show. You know what, guys? Listen, I'm trying to hit 9,000 subs by the end of the month. Because I have a really, really high subscriber engagement. And I think that's what's really helped my channel grow, right? Like, so I want to say thanks to you guys. And I want to try and hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. And thanks to all you guys that are on the second channel, that are on the locals. Hell, even you guys that are subscribed on my Rumble. Let me drop my Rumble. Guys, I will be finding a way, because I drop stuff on locals, right? But there's things I can do on Rumble. There's ways to link Rumble and locals to kind of link it up more. But maybe I'll do some more longer form Rumble content, maybe. But that'll be released on my locals first, and then probably go to Rumble, because guys, locals and Rumble, we can say and do a lot of things that we wouldn't be able to do on YouTube. So guys, go over there and subscribe. Yeah, and my locals guys also. So
I have to be employed. I think they said 90 days before they even offer.
oh yeah, sorry dude, I didn't get hold on, I didn't give you the ooh, where is it?
Seriously, garlic croutons, dude. Me personally, insurance.
Okay. Are you asking for standard visitation, meaning that you would see the children every first, third, and fifth weekend of the month, every Thursday, alternating holidays, alternating spring breaks?
Yes.
Okay. But she doesn't want to pay.
Are you asking to be named as a joint managing conservator of the children?
Yes.
How long have the children lived with Mr. Cuellar?
Guys, all right. Now, guys, hold on. What'd you notice? She said she wants 50-50 custody, right? Until she hears about this back child support. Because we saw the clip at the beginning, right? That she wants to get rid of her parental rights. Oops.
Like 4 years now.
Okay. During the last 4 years, have you provided any support directly for the children?
Wait, sorry. Hold on, guys.
During the last, how long have the children lived with Mr. Cuellar?
Like 4 years now.
Okay. During the last 4 years, have you provided any support directly for the children?
As in giving him physically money, no, but taking him out and doing stuff, yes. I just recently haven't been due to situations of lack of communication.
So state has calculated retroactive child support based on 33 months of a minimum wage presumption at $287, 12 months at $307 per month, and 1 month at $709 per month, for a total of $13,864.
$13,000 back child support. Oh, she doesn't want that custody now, does she, guys?
Are you in agreement with that amount?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. And state is asking for that to be paid off at $85 per month. Would you be in agreement with that?
85 I can do, yes.
Okay.
Can we actually do 100 a month? Just make it a split 100?
Okay, I mean, we're certainly in agreement to do it higher if that's what you want to do.
I'd rather just have a straight $100 a month.
Is there anything else you want to bring to the court's attention?
At this moment, no. I guess right now I am actively searching for an attorney to relinquish my rights fully over to Javi. Once I do that, will I still have to be paying back pay of that?
Guys, look at the court reporter. Look at freaking knucklehead court reporter. For guys, in this case, I agree with it. Watch.
Paying back pay.
Look at that. She's like,
what $100 a month is paying for.
I mean, anything that happens in a further court order will have to be spelled out in that court order. I couldn't answer that question.
Okay.
State would call the father, Mr. Cuellar.
Yes.
Sir, are you in agreement to the state's calculation of guideline support I read earlier?
So, just a quick question. How much would it be monthly? Because I do have 2 child with her.
That's $634 per month in child support. We're asking for $300 in medical, and then another $100 per month to pay off the retroactive balance.
So to pay off $13,000, she had to pay just $100 a month.
So are you asking for that to be higher?
I will figure, because I never got any uniform, kid stuff, nothing for 4 years.
I'm already paying the
Excuse me.
600 and something.
Excuse me.
Look at that.
Mr.
Welcome
Cuellar
to
is the
the
witness.
man,
Mr.
lady.
Cuellar, please focus on just the question Mr. Wright's asking you. Don't jump ahead to other subjects. Just
Okay.
do one at a time, not everything all at once, okay?
Okay.
So do you believe that the payment on arrears should be higher?
Yes, sir.
What do you believe that amount should be?
For 13,000 retroactive pay, I said at least 2 or 3. I could probably, make an exception.
Do you have any insurance
She's mad.
available through your employment?
She's mad over $300 a month. He's been taking care of your kids for 4 years. Right? Absolutely insane. And guys, I used to live in Texas, so you'd see Hispanic girls like this all the time. Because she's not bad looking, but she popped out these kids young, probably like 19, 20. Guys, in San Antonio, I would see girls who look just like this girl who have 4, 5, 6 kids. Absolutely insane.
Not through my employment. Through I have Medicaid for the girls.
Okay. Are you in agreement for Ms. Hutchinson to be named as a joint managing conservator?
Can you explain?
Basically meaning that she shares decision-making power over the children?
Would I have to do that or no? Sorry.
Has there ever been any family violence between you and Ms. Hutchinson?
Have there ever been what?
Any family violence between you and Ms. Hutchinson?
Yes.
When was the most recent incident?
I want to say 2017.
And what happened? And when I say that, just so you know, I don't mean, what were you fighting about? I mean, did she punch you? Did she strangle you? Did she point a gun at you?
So she called the cops and told them a lie, which I was telling her I have that dismissed. That's not on my record anymore, but it does show, but it's dismissed.
Dude,
so
look at
that would be.
So she called the cops on him and lied and tried to get him put in jail. Dude, man, this is a
family violence. But I don't trust being next to her, being with her, or any joint. I don't want her to, because if I gotta take the girls to the doctor, if she decides to say no, I don't want to have to worry about it. I do have the girls full time.
Is there any reason that you believe she isn't capable of making medical or educational or decisions like that?
Yes, because when my first daughter was born, when my family took over, she had this, they call it a cherry, and she prolonged her going to the doctor visit because we couldn't reach her.
What?
So I don't need to be prolonged taking my daughters to any emergency room or anything with her choice, because we was told that we had to have the mom order to take care of my daughter.
Yeah. Mauser Cat, yes. You know what, dude? You're gonna get yourself a round of applause, dude. Dude, that is so true. I guarantee she just got her job at some casino or some place where, kind of well-to-do dudes are working at, and she's like, "Yo, I don't want these kids around to blow up my spot with friggin' Texas Chad." You know what I'm saying? With that oil money Chad out there. You know what I mean?
Because my name is now under the birth certificate at this time.
Texas Chad, I think we should call him Bradshaw.
Do you have any concerns with her having a standard visitation, meaning that she would have every
I
first,
would.
third, and fifth
I wouldn't
weekend of the
give her
month,
anything.
alternating holidays, alternating spring break, 30 days in the summer?
No, she can see her daughters.
Okay.
See, isn't it crazy
I'll pass the witness.
how guys aren't vindictive and guys don't use kids as a weapon like chicks do?
All right, let me go ahead and make my findings. I'm making a finding that children living with Mr. Cuellar, Mr. Cuellar to be appointed as the sole managing conservator, so you don't have to make decisions together, especially since Ms. Hutchinson, you say you want to do, I don't understand, you want to take away your rights, I don't know. So that tells me, I guess, there that you're not interested in helping make decisions, so I'm making Mr. Cuellar the managing conservator.
Moron.
We're establishing Mr. Cuellar as the biological father. Standard visitation. Child support is based on your wages as they are now. I don't know what they may be in the future, just like you don't know, but they calculate it based on your current income.
Welcome to being a
If
man.
it changes in a major way, without your intention, like you get fired, not that you quit, then you can petition the court to modify it, but it will stay the same until it gets modified. So based on current wages, child support is $634.
Gotcha.
At this time today, there's no private insurance available to either one of you at a reasonable cost. Mr. Cuellar will have insurance through the government medical care. In the future, if you find insurance is cheaper, then you can definitely do that. But such and you find out from your employer that it's cheaper than $300 a month to carry the girls, that's fine with us. Make sure that Mr. Cuellar gets a copy of the insurance card after you enroll the children, and then also notify the Attorney General's office so they can stop collecting the $300 from you. Until they get notice, they will continue to collect $300 for the medical. Retroactive judgment of $13,864 for back child support. The payment on that is going to be $100 a month. I'm not going to set it at a higher amount. All these numbers together add up to a large amount. You can always pay more if you want to pay more towards the arrears.
Guys, put a 1 if you agree that if this was a guy, he would have set it at a higher amount. This judge right here is the absolute worst, man.
You can pay him off today if you want. That's up to you, but at least I want to be reasonable with the payment, that it be set at $100 a month. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's it. All right, so the Attorney General's office will draft an order with all the details in it in writing. You need to read the order. Anytime that y'all have questions, the answers will probably be in that order. All payments have to be paid through the child support office, not directly to the children or to the other parent. Only payments paid through the child support office will count. So make sure that that gets done. I know we got about a week till November 1st. It shouldn't affect any paycheck this week, but maybe next week. If a payment is not made, the first paycheck in November or so, then you might get behind. So make sure that they know where you're employed so they can send out a withholding order, but sometimes it still takes a little bit at the beginning to get started. If you change employers, make sure the Attorney General's office knows so they can send out a new withholding order. And if you work for cash or something like that.
Gregory says, how is she going to afford her Valtrex? Living the life of one.
Then make sure you're sending in the payments yourself, since you'll be self-employed.
Good.
All right, that'll be the order I'm making today.
Yep, that's it for her, dude. What a horrible excuse for a human being. Look at that. Someone says, relinquish child support. How many men are in jail right now wishing that they could do that? And someone says she pays $1,300 in rent and can't pay more in child support. Look at that. She's so sad giving up her kids, all because she doesn't want to pay. Man, look at that. This person says, this baby mom has her hair, makeup, and eyelashes on fleek, but she's willing to give up her rights towards her 2 girls. Man, oh man, oh man. So, all right, you guys, let's drop the video at midnight. So we'll go check that out, guys. I'll be live on Locals tomorrow. I'll announce that in the community tab and in the Discord. So we'll get into some foolishness over there. And guys, remember over there, we can talk about whatever we want, say whatever we want, you know. And then I'll be live on 50 and 304, guys, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for support, guys. And yeah, have a good one.